fuck, I forgot to change the stream title. Hang on. Just fixing it really quick, chat. Evil characters because we're shooting people. There we go. Sorry, it's like Super Mario Odyssey but with the guns. Not to like said over accidentally forgetting to change the stream title because I figured out you can change it after the VOD goes up. It's like, I mean, I guess that should have been like a given, but it's just something that never occurred to me. Sorry, it's like Super Mario Odyssey with the guns. And yeah, you like jump around and you go like, yeah! Shooting animals with Peach Fox and Mario Odyssey because Mario's on vacation, yeah. Happened to me several times even last stream. Yeah. Things happen. Okay, I'm here. Hi everyone! Welcome to the stream. Hello Zephron, hello Dragon Catman, hello Anti, and of course hello Alex Beach Fox, our very special guest today. Welcome on in. Are you all excited for this very special stream today? I've got something in store for you. Let me just unmute really quick. Hello. Hello, Mr. Beach Fox. Let me pan on over to here. Hello, everyone. It's us. And we've both got guns. Yeah.
Excited to see y'all win 5 matches in a row. We can try.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, Zephron.
Yeah. So, today is Duos Day in SAR, and you get stuff if you play a match in duos, so I thought, why not do a very special stream with my good friend Alex and also give him a gun? Yeah, so
it's a level up if you ask me.
Yeah. Haha, level up.
Haha, level up.
And he's got a water gun. Because it's fun. So yeah, today we're just going to be playing some...
Quackers.
Yeah, hi Ducklord. Quack.
Quack.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna be doing today, is playing funny SAR. And maybe shooting people. No, there's gonna be a lot of shooting people. We have guns. Yeah. The one with the Nerf gun. It's a water gun.
No, it's a water gun.
Yeah, it's a water pistol. Hi, fun
Family friendly for all ages.
Yeah. These hands are rated E for everyone.
I'll slap you with my tiny baby paws.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's actually get to the game screen. I don't think I have anything else to talk about right now. Yeah. So this is SAR.
We can talk about the Minions movie.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, we watched the Minions movie last night.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm so glad you did. And that's not the place I want. Stream tunes. Okay, let me invite you to the room. Just choose a... Actually, I want to be Haha the clown.
Feeling absolutely clowny today.
Yeah. Look at these items. Like great items for Valentine's Day. Like brown polka dot umbrella, an emoji thinking explosion.
The gingerbread gun. Very Valentine.
The only thing they really have is like Cupid's bow and sparrow. Which is like, it's cute, but also it's bow and sparrow.
In the spirit of Valentine's Day, let me change out of my beachwear and into something a little more seasonal.
Yeah. Do I have any nice outfits?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Do I have a... I know there's like Valentine's outfits out there somewhere, but it's like, I don't know how to get them. They're always like off access for me. And I can wear a nice dress. Actually, you know what? Good boy. You're perfect for it. Okay.
Christmas.
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 Move the window a little bit. So how are you all today? Love you two's models. Thanks. I worked hard on them. I love how Alex's turned out. I'm so pleased with it.
It's really good.
I had like trouble finding a good reference of a water gun at that angle on Google, so I was like, if only I had one in real life that I could look at, and then I just remembered, oh yeah, there's Sketchfab. It's a website full of 3D models uploaded, and you can rotate them however you like. And so I just went on there and then like looked up water pistol and then found that one and rotated it into the spot that I wanted. Great Grandma, you always know what to say.
I watched Joel play Bugsnax a while back, and let me tell you, knowing that Sheila is played by the same lady who was the grandma in that movie makes Sheila's dialogue so much funnier.
Yeah. It's so good. I love Deborah Wilson.
Sheila's a great character, by the way. She is
Shelda.
Funny. Oh, Shelda, not Sheila.
It's okay. I like forgot her name until you like said it a few times. I'm good. I just had like a very sudden like tickle in my throat.
It happens to the best of us. I don't have any funny dabs on this character.
Oh, it's okay. But you can yay.
Me when I yay. Really? Yeah, it's her.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like funny voice actors in Bugsnax. They've got a lot of talent in that game.
Isn't Snorpy like Sonic or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The person who plays Floofty also played one of my favorite characters in Monster Camp.
Oh yeah! It's Milo, right?
Milo.
Yeah.
I remember what I told you, I'm watching Bugsnax and my favorites are Beffica and Floofty, and you were like, Alex likes the purple bitches.
Oh my god, I remember. What if it was purple?
What if it was purple? Oh my god, I just saw someone's name Alice Pooper.
Oh no, I think that's a bot.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I forgot to turn off some of my redeems that I'm not going to be using today. Channel points. Get rid of that, that. Okay, we're good. Now where should we drop? Probably soon.
Wherever you feel like.
Here.
Okay, there you are.
Let's see. There's not really anything good.
Yeah, the pickings are a little slim.
Yeah.
That's okay.
The pickings are a little Jim.
He does the right thing.
Yeah, there's just bananas in here. Banana.
I'll take that tape.
Nice.
The caveman urge this game brings out to just smash everything.
Yes. Yes, SMG. Let's go. The caveman urge. King Bunga mode.
Thog don't care.
Thank you for making him appear. Thog don't care. That's one of my favorite images ever. I love that one post that was like years later and Thog still doesn't care.
Ooh,
Yo.
SMG for me.
It's SMG moments. SMG twinsies. Okay, we've still got time to get to the circle.
The Soikle.
The circle.
The Soikle.
Okay, meow.
I love him. That's my little buddy.
Yes. Also, chat, let me know how the volumes on everything sound.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a tendency for me to be a little quiet when I do collabs. So just let us know if you're having trouble hearing me.
Yeah, or if the music is too loud. It, like, changes all the time. I could actually stand to turn it down a little bit, I think. Okay.
Oh.
There we go. Ooh, what'd you get?
I got an AK.
Nice!
AK is such a good gun, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Second only to the SMG. No, not the SMG, the M16.
Yeah, your favorite. The vaporwave gun.
The vaporwave gun.
Yeah. Where's that coming from?
Also, hello, Biggest Bull, welcome.
Hi! Welcome on in. Ah. Yeah, we got him! Here.
I'm hiding.
Yeah, hiding in the debris.
Ever since you mentioned that, I've been doing it now, and it makes things so much easier.
Awesome!
Yeah, thanks for the awesome. Yeah, cause like if you hide in the debris, they don't see you right away.
Oh my god, I just realized that I had a magnet that I could have been using.
Oh no.
For my Taigi. By the Yeet Boy.
Yeet Boy? Is that what his name?
Yeah, his name was the Yeet Boy in all lowercase.
Yo!
Heck yeah.
Reload. Yeah, let's go!
There can only be one. Oh fuck.
Oh no! My like game lagged while I was shooting at that person, that's not fair. Yes, I got to do is stay Rose.
Oh, look at it, it's so cute!
Yeah! I'm putting in the song right now. Yes, it's a melee weapon. Can't wait to whack people with this. I first heard the awesome redeem, I thought it was Mech's voice. No, it's a 9-volt from WarioWare. It's one of my favorite noises, yeah. Awesome! I also have them going like, yo? Like,
Yo?
The music is fine for now. Okay. Hello, Amon Ishtar, welcome to the stream. Good evening, that are water guns? Yeah. Yeah, Alex has a water gun, but I have a real gun, make no mistake. The power of flowers, yes.
Flower power. So chat, who is your favorite WarioWare character? This is an important question.
Mine is 9-volt.
Mine is Young Cricket.
Yes. Boys. The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town.
Oh, you like Orbulon, that's a good one.
Yes, I love Orbulon. 9-volt gang, yes. Hello, Stink Sis, welcome to the stream. What did I spawn all the way over here?
I have a friend who is, who had probably one of the funniest things I've ever heard anyone say about Orbulon.
I think I know what it is.
She was like, he's so cute, I want to stick him in my mouth and chew him like a piece of gum.
Yeah! It does kind of look like a gummy candy, though.
He does!
Through my candy. Oh, that's not you! I was like running around with this person because they were also like pale blue and wearing red because I thought it was you.
Little... Orbulon is spooky, smart, and tiny. He is.
Yeah. I love Orbulon's old design because like he looks very adorable and small in the new games, but I miss when he was like a little like long and like spindly. He was a little scrunkly before it. And he was weird and it was cool.
I think games could do with more weird aliens, in my humble opinion. Watching you play Oh fuck yeah!
What? What'd you get?
Got me an M16.
No, nice.
But watching you play Commander Blood made me be like, I want more like weird alien games so badly.
Yeah, same. I just love how like strange all of the like aliens are. And like how they like build off of like the lore from like the first game.
Yeah, yeah. I watched a Let's Play of the first game as well, and I really enjoyed that.
Yes.
It's kind of scary. Like the first game has an energy to it that's a little frightening.
Yeah, that's like the energy of like old games like that. Like during the direct, like when they were showing off like Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings for like the Nintendo like online stuff. Like my friend was saying Earthbound Beginnings is scary to me. It's just like that's it's the atmosphere of like old games of that era, just like the completely like black screens with like the white text and just like the intimidating music. It's just something about like low res or like pixel graphics and it's just like how empty the music sounds is just like there's no other feeling that could like it.
Yeah, for real. I get that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed like a lot of people have like very valid critiques about Earthbound Beginnings because it is old and the battle system is a little jank.
Yeah,
but I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, it looks like a neat game. Although, like, I saw someone make a tweet that was like, as an Earthbound fan, please play Earthbound before Earthbound Beginnings. I don't care if it's the chronological order, listen to me.
As someone who likes Earthbound and played Earthbound Beginnings first, I say play Earthbound first.
Yeah, as some people said it like suffers from that era's game design and it can be a little like unforgiving, I guess, at times.
I have seen many a people because it came out on the Wii U when Miiverse was a thing, and I remember seeing a bunch of people talking about how like they kept losing to the very first enemy in the game just because RNG was so cruel to them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! Not the grenades, no! Down!
My friend just got down. I revived him, now we're heading southbound.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh. Oh, I somehow dodged that.
Oh.
No.
What the fuck?
Ah.
Sadly watches as they loot us.
At least they're using our supplies.
We need more weird aliens, I agree, Alex. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Ramen is just funky spaghetti. I have never had like real ramen before. I really want to.
Around like a handful of wee spaghetti before I drop to the floor into our pile of ragu.
Thank you, Adele, for 4 months subscription.
Hi, Adele.
My ragdoll's like a handful of wood spaghetti. That's such a good description. I love it. I'm obsessed.
The little death animation you're referencing is a little nasty. Every time I like see it and hear it, I'm just like, oh, ew.
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 Yucky.
It was like rapid fire. I had no chance.
Should I try to get? I don't have much of like anything right now. I'll just let the DNA rack up.
Every day I think I wish this game would add geckos.
Yes, geckos would be so cute. Yes, I am ready, thank you. Thank you, chat.
Ready?
Ready? It's like, I remembered- I think I was talking about this, like, last time I played SAR. Because, like, I remember in Metroid, like, the original, like, music that plays when you go into, like, an item room, it sounds so scary. Like, there's a-
Metroid is really good. It's not a horror game, but it feels like
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I love the atmosphere in Metroid.
Yeah, the atmosphere is so masterfully done, and it's like, it combines, like, it starts off with, like, a very, like, adventurous, like, tune. Like, and then, like, as you go to these other areas, it starts getting a little scarier. Like,
Yeah.
like Norfair. And, especially, like, the mother brain. It's like, it's such, like, it's so gruesome for its, like, era.
Yeah. Metroid is a great series. Like, that
Yeah,
is
for
that is
real.
one game series that deserves the praise it gets, in my opinion.
Yeah. Also said this before, but I can't wait to see- I can't wait to see more just like, what's it? Metroid Prime 4. I'm like very interested in it because like, I had Prime 1 as a kid, but I never could get very far in it because I was a kid.
I can imagine- oh, shh. Me going
down.
into this shooting fight with a sparrow launcher, expecting to win.
No. It's okay, I just have a
I'll-
dart gun.
I'll find a gun that is less-
Hide.
a common pistol would be less cringe than this.
Ah! Yes! Dart, stay winning! No! Help, 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 help!
Coming.
He's up here, he's killing me.
Coming.
I killed
oh,
me.
Shoot, I'm sorry.
At least I killed his friend. It's okay.
Got him.
Gotti.
Oh, Mr. Arpagati, now what do you think of that?
Hi Casta, welcome to the stream. You having fun?
Hi,
Yeah.
Casta.
Yeah, we're having lots of fun already.
I love this game.
Yeah.
As I was making my- oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I love having fun with my good friend. Okay, go on.
Yeah, me too. I was
No.
gonna say, I was like making coffee before the stream, and I was like, how long is it gonna take for me to like sing a fucking VeggieTales song?
The, like, continuity in VeggieTales, like, amazes me.
It's a little insane. Like, there are so many things with that show that I didn't pick up as a kid, and watching it with you as an adult, I'm like, oh my god.
Hi Black Cat, welcome to the stream. I love those gun emotes. It's very...
Hi, Black Cat.
yeah. It's very accurate to what's going on right now.
Also, let me just say, if you guys haven't, you should check out Black Cat's streams.
Yes.
Very
So-
funny. Very cute.
So let me give you a shout out. Yes. His Black Cat is just very sweet and funny. Oh, GL are so sweet. No, you are. You are.
I am all for seeing more like funny cartoon animal VTubers as
Yes.
one myself.
I love like furry VTubers, but also my favorites are when they're just like little animals.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's like a little owl VTuber, like a pygmy owl. It's very
Oh,
cute.
that sounds adorable.
Yeah. I have to find them again. I'm forgetting what their name is on Twitch, but I follow them. There's also always like Miss Jackie, who's just like a literal like big fluffy cat.
Yeah, there was a VTuber, I don't remember his name, which makes me sad, but his, like, character is this, he's like a black cat who's like a little old man with like a mustache and a monocle,
Aww.
and he is extremely British, and I saw
That's
like a clip of him and I'm like, you're fucking adorable.
That's so good, I love that.
Yeah, I need to see if I can find his name again because I love him.
Yeah, I would love to see. There's also, there's another one I was thinking of. So, like, Sir Mince is just a little, like, tanuki fella, and I love that.
Aww. As a fox, I think tanuki are great.
Yes.
We are inseparable.
Fronders. Be a big shot.
Which is... be a big shot.
Yeah, this Phantom's, like, in theme when you first meet him is just started playing on the YouTube playlist.
I love how absolutely penisy Spamton's theme is.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I am so glad, like, I got to see the Spamton Neo boss fight live for the first time when I streamed Deltarune with Joss and TNS Teeny, and it was, I'm glad, like, I got to share that with people.
Yes, that was so good.
My very genuine reaction.
Yeah, I knew you would love it.
Because, like, in case people in the chat don't know, like, Metaton is, like, one of my favorite characters, like, ever.
Okay.
So, and I spent years being like, I want a Metaton Neo boss fight.
Like a
and
real
then,
one.
like, they went ahead and gave me that, and I'm like, you guys are great.
Got him.
Thank you, base Toby Fox.
Ah. There's a guy.
Whoops.
Got him.
Got him.
Got he. That was an ordeal.
Yeah, that was a little scary. We were
Yeah.
like playing Ring Around the Rosie with them.
Yeah, you're on the Rosie.
It's like how fighting games are like, oh, I played footsie with them or whatever.
Play footsie with them.
Toesies. I have some friends who are in like fighting, who are like really into fighting games, and the terms they use, I'm like, that's silly.
It reminds me, like the other night Wayne streamed like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something, and in his stream announcement he was like, today I'll be teaching you special techniques such as Grandpa's Gambit. And like Flexodia. Trying to remember the other one. There was like one more that I'm forgetting that was also really funny.
Grandpa's Gambit, also known as Inscription.
Yeah! That's so good! That's so accurate.
Like,
what? You coulda...
I love Leshy. I look at him and go, that's my peepaw.
That's my peepaw. I love using peepaw to describe any old man character.
Yeah!
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Okay. I thought there was someone in here with us and I freaked out.
No, it's just us and the mole.
Us and the mole. Oh, there's a deagle, I'll take
Ooh.
it. Ooh, Thomas gun, take it. Yes!
I love the lemon Thomas gun.
Yes. Riches!
Riches.
I took someone's silence pistol who died here. So that's a win for me.
God, look at all this mess that we left. That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Diversity win. I have silenced pistol.
Diversity when the funny Samoyed who gunned you down.
Oh my god.
has a silenced pistol.
You need a kill? Yes!
Hell yeah, look at you got him.
Yes! That was so good.
Hi Emily, thank you. I'm
Hi,
glad you
Emmy.
liked it. It's so cute. I love my avatar too.
Fuckers killed our emu. Can't have shit in Super Animal World. Yo! Yo! Let's go. Ah!
Get out of here.
Fuck! One more person! Get him! Oh!
Oh, we were so
Oh,
close.
we were so close! That was so good, though.
That person's partner totally abandoned them. They really did.
Yeah!
Man, people talk about like Mario Kart ending friendships. Super Animal Royale.
Yeah, and like, there's times where I'll be like playing and with like friends, and then I'll be like running around grabbing items, and then suddenly I'll be like, where are my friends? And then I look at the map, and they're like halfway across the map from me, and then I get ambushed and die. Hi Teeny, welcome to the stream.
Hi, Teeny.
What are you two doing today? We're great. GG in any case.
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, this is really fun so far. Thank you for the 20 bits. I really appreciate it. Think big.
Little snack for you.
Little tasty snack just for me. Hey Valta City and Two Wolf. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh look, it's Missy's lookalike.
Oh my god, yeah. For context, I have a Animal Royale character that I call Missy, and she's a pink raccoon. Also, she has an eye patch. No, I love your outfit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like how the raccoon's taking notes right next to Dogna.
Yeah.
Or they're not anymore. They're busy wailing on that cat.
Yeah, the first thing I did
boy.
when I got that, like, little clipboard emote was, like, I had Dr. Fuck Up stand next to Dogna and start taking notes next to her.
They're studying each other.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I bought some macaroons from this macarons. I never know which one it is from the store, just as a treat for myself for Valentine's Day, and they're really good.
Oh heck yeah. There's a difference between macaroons and macarons, but I could not tell you what it is.
Yeah, I think it's macarons. Because, like, I also had a little bag, a little snack bag of, like, macadamia nut macaroons, and they had, like, stuff on the outside. They were basically, like, candied, like, nuts, and they were actually really good.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, they were on, like, a little, like, special rack at the store. You know, those ones they put, like, between the aisles that are, like, not part of the aisle.
Yeah.
They were like one of those, and then I saw that, and I was like, ooh, I want to try these. And then, like, when I put when I put it in the thing, macarons are the fancy sandwich cookie. Yeah, that's the one I bought from the store as a treat for myself. But, like, these are, like, when I put it into, like, the self-checkout, my dad was like, why do these cost so much? And then, like, I tried one, and, like, I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
They were really good. I, like, found myself, like, I had the bag with me, and then, like, I would close the bag and then immediately open it again. Oh my god, when the cold brew hits.
When the cold brew hits.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I love macarons a lot. We have a French bakery here in town that
Ooh.
serves really good macarons, and I might have to stop by and get
Oh,
some
nice.
sometime soon.
I just got some from the freezer section at the store. But they're still pretty good. But I did make the mistake of putting them back in the freezer once I got them, and they were like super hard to chew through, but then I put them back in the fridge and they softened up a lot.
One of the coffee shops I used to work at sold macarons, and
Ooh.
they had pistachio macarons, and I always
Ooh.
really liked those, but now they don't sell them anymore.
Oh no. That
Yeah.
sucks. I love pistachio. This is an underrated flavor, in my opinion.
You're right, and you should say it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that just got jump scared by an emu.
Oh yeah. That's just the Animal Royale experience.
Animal Royale is a horror game.
Animal Royale survival horror.
Jokes aside, that's kind of what it feels like to play the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
It was a little scary. Ooh.
Oh.
Were you?
Here's
Oh.
another for you.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm just like fumbling around inside Penguin Palace. They come out. It's outside, right?
Nope, it's over
okay.
here in the corner.
Good thing I asked the Ooh, silence pistol.
Silence pistol just for me.
Is for me?
I cannot stop thinking about all these dancing fruits just for me.
Yeah. Like, Alex's character in an RP group we're in is like, watches baby sensory videos. You keep making jokes about them watching them. Be like, you like, all these dancing fruits just for me.
Just for me. Yeah, they're like an artificially created creature for science, for like medical testing. So like their brain works a little differently, and they think Crazy Bus sounds good. and they can eat like they can do the Packy one chip challenge no problem.
I love that.
I love them a lot. Every time I need one of my characters to, every time I like
to do
think of
something insane.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, I need to talk about how much I know about Seaman in character. I'm like, oh, I'll just have Jamie say something.
I shot someone earlier while we were running from the gas, and then I downed them, and I just kept running, and then I saw they died.
Oh no!
No, I had to reload while that person was shooting me. That's not fair.
They're apparently
XD
so
killed
expensive
you.
because they use almond flour, which is 4 times as expensive as regular flour. That's insane.
Oh, I see.
PvP
I mean,
games
like,
are all horror games. You're right.
I actually didn't check how expensive the macarons were, but the macaroons, the like little nuts in the bag, were like more expensive than like I guess like a bag of nuts should be. But they were like had like candied stuff on the outside, and they were really fucking good. Like, I couldn't stop eating them.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, the like macaroons I got, it came in like a little like package of like three of 4 flavors. So like it's like each flavor had 3 each. There's
Ooh.
there's chocolate, strawberry, then there was coconut and blood orange. It's
Those
like
sound really good.
yeah, like there are these like very like standard flavors, and then these very like non-standard flavors. But they were pretty good. And I think I've still got 2 blood orange and 1 like coconut left in the fridge. I'm like rationing them, even though I have a bunch of like candy and stuff now to eat from like Valentine's Day gifts.
Aw.
Yeah. And I
Oh
also
man,
like,
Shuckle's busting it down
oh
hardcore.
my god, yo. So I also just like accumulated a bunch of sweets from the store. Like I made white chocolate macadamia nut cookies the other night.
Those are delicious.
Yeah, that's funny because they came like there is like in a package of like Toll House brand like cookie dough, and like they usually come in a certain size package, and they're like cut up a certain way, so you know exactly how many you're like putting on and stuff. And it's like they came in the same size package, but then I opened them up and they were divided way smaller than I expected. So I kept like running out of room to like put them on the tray. Even though it was like the same size of like dough as compared to like other size. Oh, hydrate stretch. Thank you, I will do that.
I will do that as well. But yeah, Zephron, the bats in this game are very cute. Unfortunately, they're the very last animal you unlock.
Yeah, so you have to play a while before you get the bats.
And not only do you have to unlock the bat, you also have to work to get the DNA to unlock the bat.
Oh yeah, you can't get it right away. You have to, like... And if you want to be a special bat, you have to work twice as hard.
I want the Honduran white bat at some point,
Yeah.
though, because those guys are adorable.
Yeah, they're very cute. Yeah, stretched now for water. They're the last. Ah, yeah. Okay. I had my drink.
Drank. I am very fortunate in that a lot of the animals that I really like in this game are like decently low tier, so you don't have to work super hard to unlock them. But then I like look at the Super Anubis and I go,
yeah, I was just thinking Super Anubis, because like the wolf has like a lot of like DNA you need to get for it. I would know because I went for the Super Dragon Fruit Wolf.
Yeah, and I want both the Anubis and the Dragon Fruit Wolf, and I'm like, that's gonna take so long.
Yeah.
Insane
Asylum.
asylum.
Gonna kill you.
Me looking at this game.
Yeah.
And looking at the Super Anubis.
Like going through for one of those like high cost animals is how you turn into the Joker.
Yeah, I think like the only animal that I've had trouble unlocking so far was the macaw. I had to work for that one.
Oh yeah.
But when Double EXP weekend happened over the summer, I was like, I'll take advantage of this.
Yes. I love like it's like a sort of like a standard in video games, so every time I hear Double XP Weekend, I just think of this one post that was like, it's Double XP Weekend at Walmart this week.
That's what going to Walmart feels like, though. The last time I went to Walmart was a long time ago. It was in 2019, and
Oh, wow.
I was going to buy. I was gonna see if they had shorts, because I was in the process of like getting a tattoo, and I was like, oh, I need shorts so I can.
Oh yeah.
So I don't have to worry about like pants. And I walked in and I'm like, I feel like I should.
Like you show what?
Go like I.
Oh no, you good?
I'm good.
Okay. You started like cutting out a bit, and like your character would stop and then start.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You can't control it.
Hi, Panty Princess. Thank you.
Hi, Panty Princess. Welcome on in.
The avatars are very nice.
Aw. Yeah, I worked hard on them.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Aw, thank you for the bits! Really appreciate it. I can't see how much there were since I've got the whole game covering my screen right now. The Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Oh yeah, the tiger statue for the Year of the Tiger. Hey. Hey!
Oh my god.
That was my friend! No! That one boar just bodied us both.
Oh, I got EXP bonus because of a daily.
Ooh, nice.
Cool.
Ah, the skeleton!
Ah, no!
Ah! Oh my god, ants! There's a big AT on that! Skeleton, get out of here! It's about drive, it's about power!
We stay hungry, we devour.
We stay hungry, we devour! So much sound, yeah! I gotta pause the freaking music. Thank you so much for 222 bits. Valentine's bits so good to me.
Here, I will be right back really quickly.
Okay.
I want to refill up the beverage.
Yeah.
Valentine's bits sounds good to me.
Thank you so much for the... How much is that? 200 bits? Really appreciate it, hell yeah. Oh, the 101 bits, hell yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, I love this song so much. Mystery. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Oh, it's so quiet now. Here next. Oh, Warrior's Gold Mine.
Hello.
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 We got Warrior's Gold Mine playing now. Oh, thank you, Zeph, for the 60 bits. I really appreciate it. Hell yeah. Did I hear Wario? Oh my god, yes. Let's go. Where is he? I see the bits. Come on, Stream Elements. Where is he? Come on. Stream Elements needs to catch up, please.
Please.
Please, I want with the 104 bits. Wario, where is he?
Please.
Where is he?
Please.
There he is! Yes!
Please.
Yeah, Wario himself. The upstate icon. Did you remember Wario Land Incredible?
In the RP
Yeah.
group Joss and I are in, someone plays Wario, and it is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he is so fucking funny. 'Cause I love all the dancing emotes, they're so good.
I will ready up in 1 second, I just gotta
Okay.
do something real quick.
It's like a crisp animation. Yeah, it's called like... I think it's called Living with Wario, and it's like... it's like a YouTube series that's only like 2 episodes long, I think, of this like... of like what it's like to live with Wario, I guess, and that's from like the 2nd episode, I think, where he's like walking down a hall, and he has to shit, but he's also like talking about how all his video games that he like started. He keeps like pointing to the wall. It's like, but look guys, look, it's my greatest achievement, Wario Land 4 on the Game Boy Advance, ha ha ha. And then he's like, and then he goes back to talking about how he needs to shit. Oh my god, that's so much. My house is blue. Thank you for the 69 bits, really appreciate it.
I know it's not that song, but
It's okay. And she's so blue.
Blue.
she's so
Blue. Feeling blue. Feeling blue in a good way.
I'm feeling absolutely turquoise right now.
Turquoise, yes. That's so good. Actually, let's play a little bit of Mario Kart OST. I like feeling mellow, so I must be yellow. It's fair. Like, wonder what other, like, tracks they're gonna add to Mario Kart 8. Like, did they reveal all of them yet, or no? Because I think they only revealed some of them. I can't even remember.
I don't have Mario Kart 8, but I want to get it after they reveal that they're doing a bunch of new tracks.
Yes. Are you on that, like, family plan?
I am.
Ooh. Oh my god, yes, more bits. Thank you so much for the 101 bits. I really appreciate it. I love this so much. I like... Oh my god, there's another Wario. I'm seeing all of the, like, bits pouring. I can't wait for these alerts to come on. This train rolling, oh my god.
I'm doing
You know
well,
what,
Panty Princess. Thank you.
You motivate me
Hell
to
yeah.
spend money too.
More Wario, yes. Enjoy your jams, chat. I'm the Game Boy fan. Yes.
Not getting victory royales in SAR? Don't worry, our beloved PO3 will calm you down.
Beloved Poe will calm you down. So thank you for the 78 bits, Sammy. I really appreciate it.
Valentine's hype bitties.
Hell yeah, thank you so much for the 100 bits, Black Cat. I really appreciate it. Valentine's hype biddies. We got a Valentine's hype trade. It's an extra special one. Just for all of you. Yes, I love all the dance emotes. Let's go.
A Valentine's hype train just for me?
Just for me.
Onion.
Onion. Thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Onion.
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 Skin.
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 Pretty heart love for all. Hugs alien or for hug.
Aw, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Bits for all. Yes, there's enough bits to go around.
Every time I give someone bits, I'm just like, here, I'm giving you a little snack.
Aw. I
I'm
love
giving
that.
you pellets.
Oh my god, you Shall Beta! That's one of my favorites. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your memes be memes.
Do it. Do it, do it. You hear that, chat? Just do it. Make your dreams come true.
Your favorite video game character will date you.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. It's Love's birthday today.
I can't believe every love was born today.
Yeah.
Bitties and hugs for all.
Thank you so much for the... How much did I set that at again? 404 bits. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's like Beat Mania has like some of my favorite music ever. It's like so short, but they pack so much into like such like a short time. And there's like long versions of songs too.
Rhythm games are good. I love rhythm games a lot.
Actually, I just remembered. My friend Harper the other day sent me a video that's like a demo for a game where like it's sort of like a... I don't want to call it a fighting game because it's not like, you know, like the 2D fighting game format, but it's like you can attack things with combos and you like have like little musical attacks that sound like you're playing instruments and stuff. And if you do your like combos in like the rhythm, you do like more damage.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it is really cool looking. Hang on.
Oh, thank you.
I missed one. Okay, I guess you're done.
I have one as well.
Oh, thank you so much, Zephron, for the 50 bits. I'm so glad you could be here too. We really appreciate you. You're super, super sweet and supportive. Ooh,
Something bad happened here.
Oh yeah, the like pile of items right here touches the ground. Something terrible happened.
The speed of sound.
How'd I miss every shot?
Hitting me with a dart gun, that's so not poggers.
Oh, I killed that person with like a stray bullet. Hey. No, 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 no.
Leave me alone.
No! We're almost done! We're almost done pulling you up!
Their name was Ratio.
Wow.
I hate that.
Wow. People I do not respect. Animals I do not respect. So let me switch my explosion to the hearts for today. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. The timing. No.
Actually, you're right. Let me... There we go. I have the hearts as well.
Nice. And I watched like a sort of like deep dive video about an analog horror series called Gemini Entertainment the other day, and it's like really good. I headed to bed now. I'm feeling super tired. Sorry for a short stay. It's okay. I'm glad you were able to stop by. Yeah, have a good rest. Yeah, like Gemini Entertainment is actually really good, and I'm just like, finally an analog horror series that doesn't use like nightmare faces and like...
Yeah, for real. I love Gemini Entertainment.
Yes. Commercial stream, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for streaming, Joss and Alex. Hell yeah. Thank you for being here. Your support means a lot. Yeah, and then like, I also watched another video by the same person today about Local 58. Like, I'd seen most of the Local 58 videos, and... But, like, it was cool to see, like, how they all, like, tie together in a way. Or, like, at least this person's theory about it.
Let me just say, if you guys like internet mysteries, check out Nexpo's content.
Yeah.
He is such a solid content creator.
Yeah, I like hadn't really like heard of him like until like this video about Gemini came into my recommended. But I think he's really cool and does a solid job at like explaining everything. Wow. No. Oh no, dead on arrival. I hate this person.
Maybe I'm a weenie for saying so, but nightmare faces are way too scary. Yeah. I hate them too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's like completely understandable, honestly. Cause this like they like gave me a new fear and I hate it.
Yeah, there's two analog horror series in particular that are super popular, but I can't stand them because they do the nightmare face shit, and I'm like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that around.
Like, I have a feeling which ones they are. Is it, Mandela Catalog and Walton Files?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I watched, like, the first Mandela Catalog on, Car Pixel Curb's stream when they were watching a bunch of analog horror, and then I just, like, I had to cover up the screen at some points, because, like, I couldn't stand the, like, nightmare faces they kept making.
Yeah, I was watching someone do, like, something similar to what Nexpo does, where he was, like, breaking down the Mandela catalog, and he was like, wow, I really appreciate them not using jump scares, and I'm like, it is a jump scare, just in a different way, like...
Yeah, it's a visual jump scare. Like, just because there's no audio cue doesn't mean it still doesn't make you jump.
I also hate analog horror series that feel the need to do, like, loud, distorted audio all the time.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Honestly, some of the reason that I like Gemini so much is because it was super, like, I never heard of Mandela Catalog. It is, like, very popular right now. It's like, you might have seen The Intruder. It's like this, what looks like this guy with, like, a very long, like, white face and, like, weird stubble and shit, and he has, like a black hood on, kind of. And, like, that doesn't scare me. What scares me is, like, the faces they try to, like, insert between, like, with the sort of, like, dorseless faces. Like, The Intruder is just funny to me. He's just, like, some scrungly dude. Oh, yeah, I've seen him. Yeah. And, like, what makes me love Gemini so much is because it's, like, it doesn't feel like something that would happen. Because it's, like, they make up weird creatures, they inserted a new planet into the solar system that's, like, fucking everything up.
Yeah, the way Nexpo describes it is it's like an alternate reality.
Yeah. And it's like, it doesn't feel as existentially terrifying as, like, some other ones do, like, when they focus more on, like, a grounded level of reality with, like, I don't know, like, home intrusion and shit, that's, like, scary, because that feels like that would happen.
Yeah, like, I
You good?
Am I on?
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Sorry.
You, like, cut out when you're saying I.
Oh, I have a fear that someone's gonna break into my home, so, like, shit like the Mandela catalog freaks me out.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. Where are they chasing us? We don't have any weapons! Hurry, get on.
By the way, apologies that my audio cuts out sometimes. I've been having internet problems.
Okay.
Oops.
It's okay. Slap the emu and no one's around.
Yeah.
Here, let's get some stuff.
Okay.
Oh, there's a BCG!
Ooh. This gun is so funny.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. It's like a egg grenade launcher.
And I didn't notice until like I opened it up on like the customization menu. But there's like a chicken ass sticking out of it because it fires
Oh my
eggs.
god! I never noticed
so,
that! That's so funny.
funny!
New meaning to guess what chicken butt.
Guess what chicken butt?
Do you want it? Yes.
I can take it. I feel safe.
Yo! We fucking laid them out.
Hell yeah. They made a cartoon about making the BCG and they stuck a chicken into the gun. That's so funny.
That's really good! I fucking love that. They shove a chicken in the gun.
That's gonna be my lore reason for why they don't have, Walking Dead right now, is because they were too busy making the BCG.
I love that theory.
I miss the Walking Dead though, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna try to- Ah! No!
No!
I was gonna say, I'm gonna try to get that one last guy, but as soon as I came into frame, his, like, stray bullet got me.
We got taken down by a TTV in name.
Ah, rip. Yeah, that's why I'm a little more, like... I, like, watched a few of other Nextpo's other videos, but it's like, when stuff is, like... He covers, like, a lot of, like, real stuff that happens, and it's just, like... It's, like, scary in a different way that I don't like, because it's like, what if this happened to me?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that's why I kind of, like, prefer watching videos about, like, I don't know, like, fake stuff, like scary games and analog horror, stuff like that.
Scary games.
Scary rary.
Ah, so scary.
Ah, so scary. It's okay.
Not okay.
Not okay! I remembered, like, there's another analog horror video that I saw on, like, Par's stream. I don't remember what it was called, but it was, like, a weather forecast thing. And, it's like, as they were going, it's like, all of a sudden, like, the temperature started dropping super hard. And then, like, you could see it in the corner while they were talking about other stuff. And, like, I just thought that, like, little subtle detail was really cool. And then, like, it goes into, like, fucking, like, winter apocalypse sort of mode.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. I really don't remember what it's called.
Uh-oh, we have a duo with Matt that totally matches. We're screwed.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be the people who get us. For people who have never played SAR or aren't familiar with it, you watch out for teams that'll dress the same. Those people do not fuck around.
you like see people who are like dressed exactly the same and you know they're on some like next level coordination. You know they're like speaking into each other's minds right now. It was like, I knew like these two, I had these two friends in college who were twins, and they could do like what is it? What is They could do patty cake on like perfect sync. It was kind of insane. It was great.
That's great. I knew some twins in college, and what they would do is they would go to each other's classes just to fuck with people, and I'm like,
That's really good.
it's a little insane.
Yeah. But then, like, of course, what are you gonna do when you're in the other person's class and you don't know what the fuck is going on in the lesson?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we also watched Larry Boy and the Bad Apple last night.
I enjoyed it.
Yes, I thought it was really great.
They did not need to go that hard on the villainess in that one.
Yeah, she's an icon. She's the moment. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Ah, so sorry.
Ah, so sorry.
It's okay.
Not okay.
Of course,
I will
after I
take
made
that.
after I made dual pistols, I find an epic pistol. Epis.
Epis.
I also think, like, going back to like what I said about the VeggieTales continuity, like, I remember like there is like the first two Larry Boys were like Larry Boy and the Fib from Outer Space, and then there was like Larry Boy and the Rumor Weed. Ah! I was like looking at
Egg
that like,
jump scare.
hey, egg
Oh my
jump
god,
scare.
that's one of the
It's the coordinated people. Oh no. They almost killed me. I'm gonna lock them in. They can delete the bananas with the BCG.
Oh my god. See, I called it. I called
Oh my
it.
god!
I was
No,
just
you were
making a
right.
joke.
Damn, maybe we need to start dressing the same.
You got egged. We did
You
get
got
egged.
egged, yeah? Murder matches, yeah. That's what we were up against.
Share this image to totally bean your friends.
Uh-oh, you just got beaned. Tell your friends to totally bean them. Hi, Soap Kid. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you
Hi,
could
Soap
make it.
Kid.
Do you like her? Do you like her looks? Do you like her guns?
Oh my god, they're not totally matchies, but there is a Super Bastet and a Super Anubis up here wearing the
Oh my
same
god.
outfit.
Girl boss and male wife.
For real. That was one of my favorite parts of the Minion movie, is that really is just girl boss and male wife the movie.
Yeah. I do love your guns. Thank you. It's been a minute. Yeah. It's great to see you again. It's so funny that like Scarlet Overkill and Herb are like girl boss and male wife, but it's like she cannot be with anyone that's not a male wife.
For
You're a
real.
wife guy.
I think Herb was super funny. Like,
Yeah.
he had no business being that fucking funny.
The way he was like partying with the minions in the torture chamber.
Yeah.
Like, that was my favorite moment for him. Oh, I forgot to get out of the bus.
That's okay. That's okay. I don't even know
It's okay.
anyone named Blurb.
Yeah. Like, he was supposed to torture the minions for betraying Scarlet, and then she had him become the hooded executioner in the torture chamber to try to torture them, and then he's like, oh, and I'm not a Herb. my name's Blurb. And they had this, like, sequence where, like, he couldn't, like, torture them because the minions were too, like, malleable. Like, they kept stretching when you tried to put them on, like, the weird stretcher, and then they also, like, could not be hung because their like, bodies were too round. And then so they just ended up partying together in, like, the torture chamber and like, taking pictures and stuff. And then when Herb was going back out, he was like, oh yeah, and by the way, it was me, Herb, all the time. And then he closes the door, and then he comes back, he's like, I don't even know anyone named Blurb. He closes the door again.
I can't remember who said he looked like every beetle at
I
once.
did.
That was Joss. That was Joss.
Yeah, he does though. And then they actually had, like, a cameo of the Beatles in the movie.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
That movie is so insane. Last night, What?
I just said yeah.
Last night when we were watching the movie, I was like, I wonder what the Queen of England thinks of this.
Yeah, because the Queen of England is in the movie too. Because the plot is Scarlet wants to steal her crown and become the queen.
She was like getting drunk and partying at the bar, and I'm just like, what do you think of this?
And also learned the forbidden knowledge that Joe Biden's mom hates the queen.
Yeah, Joe Biden's mother hates the queen so much that she was staying in a hotel room that the queen stayed at, and she refused to sleep in the bed because the queen slept in it once.
That's so fucking funny. Like,
it is. It's so funny.
Like, of all people that you would expect to hate the queen, I would expect the mother of the US president.
Yeah, for real. The Queen of England only owns Minions, no other movie. She watches it every day on her TV.
Oh my god. Is this like the Minions movie is a lot better than it has any right to be, honestly. Oh no!
Oh, whoops. It's a sheep. I was gonna say that monkey got me.
Yeah,
yeah, like
this I have like the monkey colors.
Last night, I even said like the people who don't watch this movie because they think it's cringe are missing out.
Yeah, just like Illumination does do good like character writing, honestly. They make the characters very endearing. WLMW, woman-loving male-wife. It was fucking hysterical. I loved how he was always doing stupid poses. Yeah, that was so good. It's like, I love how when he was walking down like the red carpet with Scarlet, he was just like leaning on her and like walking the whole time, and like he was just in that like pose the whole time. Girl boss loving male wife. GBLMW. Oh my
I had
God.
to type that out because reading it wouldn't have made any sense.
That's okay.
Oh my god, we have the matchies again.
Oh no. They're not completely matching. One of them's wearing a headband, one of them has a flower. I just realized. Hang on, I gotta turn the fan on in my room really quick.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I also wanted to pet my cat really quick because she's on my bed and she's sleepy.
That's important.
Yeah. It's like every time I see her, I need to pet her.
If I had a cat, I would simply pet.
Yeah. She's so comfy, cozy, sleepy on the bed.
Cats are such funny animals. I
Yeah.
love them.
I think I was telling this story the other day. Oh, but like I put a stool next to my chair once in my room because I wanted my cat to be able to have a place to sit next to me. And then she like sat there and she was good, but then she just started whacking stuff like around her. So I was like, okay, that's it. You lost your chair privileges.
Lost your chair privileges.
Yeah. No, it's the matchies again. No! Fuck!
Oh my god!
Again!
Fucked it.
Picked it.
Fucked it.
I just noticed I went up in another gem.
Oh, so did I.
Nice!
I think those guys are the final boss of Super Animal Royale.
The pink tigers with matching
Yeah.
mushroom shirts. I don't think enough people talk about sandwiches on a plate with some chips. It's a pretty good meal, not gonna lie. All kitties deserve pets. It's all kitties as pets. I remember one of my friends once said all cats as kitties. And I think
Aw.
about it a lot.
That's true though.
Yeah. Pink furries are so powerful. Yes, absolutely. If your persona has pink on them anywhere, they're powerful. I want a mug or something that says all cats is kitties. Yes. What a wonderful sentence. Yeah, it's so good.
It's really good.
New party cat anthem merch? Honestly.
All cats is kitties.
All cats is kitties.
I need to make more cat characters. I was talking to Keaton about my OCs a few days ago, and I told
Aw.
her I only had one cat character. And she's like, "That's surprising to me. You'd seem like you'd have more." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I just have the one. I just have the one."
Didn't you want to make like a tuxedo cat character?
I do. I want to make a tuxedo cat character, and I want to make a
Yes.
tiger too.
Aw, a tiggy.
Tiggy.
I love when people say tiggy. Who
All
need
cats
this
is
also?
party.
All cats is party.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah. Talking about a sandwich with some chips, there was a meal that I would order every day when I went to college, like in senior year. Or like, cause on my meal plan I had access to like, I could get like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No. On like the meal plan I was on at college, I didn't get breakfast, but I could get one lunch and one dinner like each day at like a certain like place. And then so the one closest to my dorm I would get from a lot. And they would have like sandwiches. Basically, you could build like a sandwich with like a bunch of different options and then also get like a bag of chips and a drink. So like what I would get all the time is I would just get ham, cheese, and spinach on like ciabatta bread. And then
That sounds delicious.
yeah, and I would choose different chips sometimes, but I would usually pick barbecue chips. And then like a little thing of grape juice, probably. And like sometimes they were out of ciabatta bread and I tried other bread. It wasn't as good. Yeah. It was just like, I didn't eat sandwiches for the longest time, because, like, I just don't like lunch meat, really. Like, most lunch meat seems, like, gross to me, and, like, I just really don't like cold sandwiches, because I really don't like cold meat.
It's weird because, like, I love turkey, I love ham, I love chicken, but you put that shit in, like, lunch meat form, and I'm like, that's gross.
Yeah. I heard a sound in, like, the song that's playing right now, which is, like, Rainbow Road, and I thought it was the sound of, like, you, like, getting attacked and falling over.
Oh, no.
Like, in the game. It sounded like,
no.
Like, That reminds me, there's a song I picked out for what we're working on for, like, tabletop, where, like, I was listening to it, and I would like, every now and then hear this, like, bell jingle, like, sound, and, like, it made me, like, keep looking behind me to see if my cat was in my room, because it sounded like her collar.
Aww.
We gotta come this way. I don't have a weapon.
Naoki jump scare.
Naoki jump scare! Oh my god.
Coming. He's coming.
What will you do? It'll be over for you. No, everything's been picked over. I need a weapon.
Oh, there's a... What's in here? Let me get this for you.
Great.
Oh.
Great, thanks, game.
Sometimes... Oh, look at all this stuff.
What's all this
Sometimes this game feels like POV, you're just a little hater.
And? I think Animal Royale should partner with Inscription and add the stoat and the stunted wolf as skins.
You know what? You're right. You're right, and you should say it. You're right. I see a lot of people interpret what Leshy would be if he was an animal card, and I think my favorite I've seen is a jackalope.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Oh, you fuckers.
It's okay, I got it. Yummy,
all these
tasty.
items just
Oh, they have
for
a
me.
legendary BCG. Let's go.
Oh, I can get one too.
Ooh. I'm really not good with the BCG, honestly.
I'm just making sure that they don't have anything else for me to take.
Yeah.
There we go.
I hear like the little splat sounds of all the bananas falling. I never know where to shoot this thing for maximum, like... Ah!
Get out of here. Oh, fuck.
No! No, I had to reload the BCG! All the time. I want to get better with this thing, but it's so hard to use. OMG, let's go. So close, yeah. Yo, like a lot of Lunch Street can be nasty. Yeah. I felt that in my soul. Zelda CDI dinner? A Zelda CDI diner? Could you imagine like a restaurant themed after Zelda CDI?
Oh my god, like, I was gonna say something, but then I'm like, oh, that just sounds like a Tumblr idea from like 2010.
Oh my god.
I was gonna be like, imagine a restaurant themed after YouTube poops.
Oh my god. I don't know if I would want to go to a restaurant themed after what's called YouTube poops.
Yeah, you're right.
2010 Tumblr, you see? Yeah, where people would go like, should make a Tumblr university. Let's go to Tumblr prom.
Can you imagine a Tumblr island? It would be so cool.
And a Tumblr island, that's just the next one I was thinking of. And I remembered, like, someone was like, Tumblr should have an island, and then someone just posted a picture of the island from Danganronpa 2.
I mean, it's real.
Yeah! Yeah! Never forget TumblrCon? Yeah! DashCon! I have not known peace since learning that one of the people responsible for organizing DashCon went to my school.
Really?
Like, my college, yeah.
That's
I mean, like,
so fucked up.
Like, the same year, also.
Oh my god.
OMG, we should make a Twitch cafe. We could order the PogChamp. They did, yeah, yeah. Oh, no way. It's like, I didn't know them, but, like, I have friends who knew them, and, like, when they realized this, they were like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let's order the PogChamp. And, hey, I'd like to order the Maka S and the Kek W. Oh, you don't have them in stock? No, I'm Sag. Worst bit.
There's an armor over in the toilet.
Ugh.
Haha.
Yes. Hey!
Hi. Stylish.
The fucking execution.
That poor dog didn't stand a chance.
Yeah! I would have just meleeed them to death. I mean, I say that, but I was also shooting them. Never mind. Create a shotgun with 5 ammo. This will sustain me. I see that.
Yummy tasty.
Yes!
Sorry, I decimated your teammate, buddy. I like playing this game like an insane person.
Yeah, same. I love like sneaking up on people. Or like, I'll just be standing somewhere and then I'll hear like someone rustling through the grass, and the moment they turn the corner I shoot them and they die instantly.
There's been times where I've been like cutting grass to get ammo and stuff, and like someone will try and sneak up behind me to kill me, and I panic and like don't pull out my weapon, so I just melee them to death. And I'm like, I wonder how they feel in this moment.
Oh no. I'm just vibing to Frappe Snowland from Mario Kart now.
Something that I was not aware of until your stream on Saturday was the Shiveria music. That is good.
Yeah, it's so cute. Yeah, I'm so glad you like the Shivarians, they're so cute. The little
They're
guys.
adorable! I
No.
love them.
They're big boys.
I said this before and I'll say it again. If I was a Mario character, that's what I would look like.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh.
Run. No.
Oh, fuck. Nar.
No! Rip. Xeno killed you. You think
Hey
you're
guys,
so
if you
cool.
like want to recognize a Twitch streamer in real life, just say, "Hey, I like your model." And if someone says thanks, they commission.
then you.
Oh my god!
I don't know. Can I get a large not like this, please?
Oh my god, Del, that's so
Thanks, I
insane.
commissioned it from the president. I'm dead.
Oh my god, I commissioned it from the president. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a long time now.
This is like music I don't remember hearing in Mario Kart. Shy Guy Beach.
I want to go to Coconut Mall.
Yeah, I want to get coconut mauled. I can't believe Nintendo coconut mauled everyone during the direct. That person's name is just Poor. Who splurted. Rectoony,
Oh,
hi!
Rectoony, hi!
Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you could stop by. Thousands of people coconut mauled at once, yeah. Hiya. Hi.
Man, that reminds me of one time a couple years ago. Rick Astley was at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, I remember
parade,
that. On
and
like
people
the
were like, I can't, can't believe we all got Rick.
on the Foster's home float.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so insane. Like, I was trying to remember what float it was, and I wanted to say Sesame Street, but I didn't. But I couldn't. I was just like, wait, that's not right, is it? And I was like, it's Foster's home. There was a guy in here when I landed, but they left.
Yeah, they beat Cheeks pretty quick.
Yeah.
I remember I said that to someone and they were like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't remember who it was, but it was so funny.
Yeah.
And then Cheese, the meme lord of that day and age, said, I love Rick rolling.
Oh my god! Not cheese.
Not Cheese. I think it's funny how, like, a lot of cartoons of that era had that one character.
Yeah, that
Who
one
you know
also
is-
random character.
Yeah.
Like Fredburger.
A lot of people say that Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie is one of those too, but I feel like it's different in that case.
He's not like meme self-aware. Like, he's just like, he's like the random character, but he's like not in a way that's like, no, like,
He's
oh, we're doing this
consistent.
because we're so random. It's like they did it because it was funny. Like, he's the
Yeah,
nonsense character. He doesn't just say shit to be so random. He just says stuff that's like, that just makes people go like, what the fuck? Like,
And he's also very consistent in the way he's portrayed. Like,
yeah.
he's not like LOL random. Oops.
Yeah, it's like, it's also different in the way that characters, like, react to it, I guess. Like, because, like, in the case of, like, also random characters, it's... Oh no! No, they're matching bears!
Oh my god, the matching default bears.
I got one. Oh!
Oh
That's
no!
Chef Boy! The matching default bears, I swear.
Default bears in this game scare me.
Yeah!
They are some of the most ruthless players.
Yeah, for real.
The true chaotic gods of Super Animal Royale, in my opinion, are if you're playing the normal mode, it's the default bears. And if you're playing The Walking Dead, it's the people who play as the white and red chickens.
Yeah! The people who dress like that purposely to fuck with you.
Yeah. And the thing is like, every white and red chicken I've seen in that game mode too are fucking amazing players. It's like,
yeah.
You guys are a little insane.
The way people, they like try to frame the like LOS random characters as being like, haha, they're so funny, listen to how weird they are, but the Ed, they just let him do whatever. Like, they don't try to like sensationalize it, they just have him say something and everyone's like, what? Anyways.
There was someone up there named Yeet God, and I kinda like that.
Yeah. Everyone just like... Everyone just reacts to Ed, like, completely normally. Like, they either accept it or they don't. And it's really funny. Like, when he just jumps up into the sky, and then Eddie just looks up at him like, yes!
Ed eats his mattress and the crowd goes wild.
Yeah! I can't tell you how many mattress pictures I saw when that Kirby trailer dropped. Like, several people posting that.
I'm excited for that game.
Yes, I can't wait. Like... what was I gonna say? Yeah, so many people were posting that, like, picture of Ed eating the mattress. Is like, haha, it's mouthful mode, but then, like, someone drew it and it was fucking good.
I think one of my favorite things I've seen come out of mouthful mode was someone drew Kirby, like, swallowing an Among Us guy and just captioned it with "Around Us."
Around Us! It's so good! It's so funny how, like, viral that went, cause, like, there are some, like, parts in the direct that a lot of people are, like, talking about, like, the big salmonid, the, like, how scrunkly Hubert looks in that Fire Emblem Warriors game. And, like, but just, like, the most consistent one has been, like, Kirby Car, like, mouthful mode Kirby, because it's, like, Kirby has such, like, a simple design, and so, like, he's very iconic, so it's like, when everyone sees Kirby on a car, they're like, oh shit!
Man, you mentioning the thing with Hubert reminded
Uh-huh. Are you there? Are you...
Sorry,
like,
sorry about that.
It's okay. I just, as soon as you came back, I saw you slide across the map, like, far away.
My tummy hurts so bad, but I'm being
so brave about it. I like the one where they... Oh shit, I killed that person with the sparrow launcher. I like the one where they put him in, like, Hot Topic clothes.
Yeah, the shirt that says fuck.
Yeah. I love it, because he really looks like he doesn't want to be there. You two are crucifying my man live on stream! I'm so sorry.
I love Hubert. I think he's funny.
I like Hubert too. I've never played the game, but I like him. He would probably be my favorite.
You know what? I feel like I've never played Fire Emblem Three Houses, but like I feel like if I played, Lorenz would be my favorite, and I feel like that's enough to drag me as it is. I look at Lorenz and I'm like, yeah, you look like a character I would like a lot.
Oh no!
Fuck.
I'll shield you with my body. I think Lorenz is funny.
There's like a specific kind of male character that I really like, and it's all because of Metaton. Like,
Is it like the
came out.
like foppish, like prince-like character?
Yeah, the foppish prince-like character, and like a lot of them have that hairstyle where it's like
Yeah.
covering half their face. And I'm just like, that's just the type I hate.
Yes. I got one of them. No, I'm down! No, go on without me, I'm gonna die in this gas.
Okay. No, die, I can't die!
You can't die, you're a gamer.
Gaming.
Louis just like running for your life and then you just yell, gaming! My cat. My cat got up out of bed.
Oh, why did I do that? Why would I ever?
Is that one picture from The Simpsons of Bart, like, hammering the, like, mustard packets, and then Homer's like, Bart, why are you doing that? And he just looks at him.
Squid Games.
Squid Games! Real gamers never die. Hello, Crab. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you
Hello.
could make it. It did. I'm pretty You're from, like, Watch It stream, right, Crab? That's the same Crab I'm thinking of. There's someone named By Fire Be Purged in this game. Imagine naming yourself something so, like, edgy in, like, a game about funny animals killing each other.
For real.
By Fire Be Purged! And then your character goes like, yeah, hi! Yeah, we did Gartic Fun together on Watch It. On Watch It stream the other day, and it was really fun. You drew a lot of crabs.
I think crabs are funny little animals.
Yeah. Oh no, you left the room.
Why did that happen? I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I'll invite you back.
Isn't that the same appeal of edgy Sonic OCs? You're right.
Yeah. I need to let my cat out of my room.
I will be right back as well.
My chair is stuck on the carpet. Ah. Okay, I'm good. I'm back. That's one thing Gartic's taught me, is that everyone likes drawing crabs. Yeah. People like to draw, like, characters with very simple designs. That's why everyone was drawing, like, crabs, and also everyone was drawing Watch It, because, like, crab, you just need the, like, circle with, like, the little claws and the arms and the eyes. Watch It, you just need, like, 2 circles, the little, like, thunderbolt in the face. The Vita shooting along to you is great, never thought about that. Yeah, it's really good. I've got it on, like, a hotkey press, so it's like... Let's see, does this show up on screen? No. It's like... You've got a hotkey mode that's like enter on press is like the default one. But then like for this like shooting one, it's set to enter on press, leave on release. You can kind of see it in frame right there. So every time I click it does this. So it's like synced up with my mouse. And when I shoot in the game, I shoot on the screen. And I made one for Alex that does the same thing.
Yeah, it's really good.
Well, thanks.
Little chaos creatures.
Yes. Yes, I had an idea that I wanted to do for a stream where like I play a typing game, but every key changes. Every like letter key on my keyboard changes my state to something.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's like you gotta figure out a way to do it in a way that doesn't like make it like flash stuff on screen, I guess, when I do it. I think it would just be like little changes, like it just gets a little scrunkly a bit.
Yeah.
I have to ask you for that explanation later. That's so clever. Like, it's pretty like it's pretty easy to grasp. You just need like a recent version of. You really just need a recent version of vtuber that'll do that, because it got added in like an update. Oh, gee, that sounds so fun. Hell yeah, I was glad you like it. Yeah, what were you saying, Alex?
Oh, I was gonna say, it can be sort of like line boil, where you redraw the image, like, several times, and
Yeah.
that way it can change slightly without it being, like, overwhelming to look at.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Yay! Here. Oh, Matt Tag, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Welcome to my side of the pool. Just playing some funny Animal Royale today with my good friend. My friend name of Beach Fox.
Oh my god, there's a guy over there. I don't have a weapon. That was a little scary.
It's okay, I blocked him off with bananas.
Oh, it's all connected.
The
Just like last
banana.
night, the Minion movie.
Banana!
The Minion movie, and then Larry Boy.
Yeah, with the banana.
Alfred likes his banana comedy.
Run! There's a guy with a gun. Man, where are the weapons?
Oh, there's a rebel cache.
Do you want it?
I'll take it.
Yeah. Just grab grenades, I guess, for now.
Oh my god, that guy is following us. That's just
Why?
fan behavior. Leave us alone. I'm just an ordinary boy.
Well, I hit something. Cringe. AK. Help! Help! No! My name is X0X Evil Angel X0X!
Oh my god. Oh my god. This fucking fox. Leave me alone.
No, there's 2 of them. Default foxes.
Got some great edge names today.
Yeah!
Man, I have been getting a fair amount of bat DNA from these matches. I don't know.
Ooh.
Like, that's surprising, but I don't appreciate
Instantly
this fucking
forgot me.
fox, leave me alone is not something I ever expected to hear you say.
Oh my god. forgot my veto hotkeys at random times. My little crab pigeon will just be crying or drinking without me noticing. Oh my god. Oh no, I like added my hotkeys one at a time, so I've had like a good amount of time to memorize them all. Cause like I just started with like 1 and 2 on my I use my like number keys for all of my hotkeys. So I just started with 1 and 2, and then from there I added 3, and then later 4, then later 5, and 6, and then 7. So I've got a pretty good handle on where they all are at. The only time I mess them up is like I think I'm pressing one key, but I'm pressing a different one. Chocolate mousse in the fridge, licorice power over my shirt, evening good. That sounds like a great evening.
Sometimes when we get anxious, we say things we regret, like I told that box to leave me alone.
What was this, 2005? Oh my god. It's like, this isn't like an edge name, but I remember like once me and my friends would look for fanfic sometimes to read like together in like dramatic group readings, and then there was like this one fanfic called Metroid High School. It is like and like the author like hardcore shipped together Samus and Ridley for some reason, and their name on fanfic.net was 111 Samus x Ridley Forever 2006.
Oh my god,
and that is like embedded in my brain.
That is such like a name of that era.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've met people with names like that on DeviantArt.
Sound like someone who wouldn't just smash their keyboard while saving files. Well, I'm glad to report to you that I give all of my files names that I will remember.
Me too.
And every time my friends are like, LOL, I just key smash it. And I'm just like, how do you live like this? Like,
I can't do that.
Yeah, like, why make things hard for yourself? What am I calling it? So I love these clown emotes, they're very cute. Ha onk. Whee! I love doing like a little dance in the air while I fall.
Me too. The only reason to buy a mouse, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I used to play this game with a trackpad because I'm insane.
Insane. Insane and 50% Pokemon.
Insane, I'm 50% Super Arctic Fox.
Yeah.
Sometimes I still play it with a trackpad, and every time I do, I'm like, why?
Yeah, why?
Why? I hate that.
I used to play games with a trackpad when I had a laptop, and I like couldn't take it. I had to buy a mouse. Yeah, this music is so penis-y. Absolutely penised.
OMG, I'm absolutely penis to meet you.
That's not a word.
Oh my god, I was just saying something and then I remembered. And Naoki say that in the chat.
I love, like, I brought back, like, an old character of mine, Patch, who I've literally had, like, forever, like, since high school, and it is so fun revisiting him because he just, like, he reacts so, like, logically and also gets very frustrated at things. So, like, when people say, I'm penis to meet you, he's like, that's not an emotion. Look it up in the dictionary, that's not a thing. Oh my god, there's a guy here with just a sword. I'm gonna melee him to death.
Oh yeah, there's like I saw that guy too. He's like a default tiger.
Yeah, I got him.
My friend is back down. I revived him. Now heading southbound. I'll take these guns even though I don't trust them.
Oh my god. What guns?
They're uncommon dual
Oh.
pistols. Me a weapon snob. I only like rares or above.
Yeah. I'll take that.
I'll be taking that.
Someone was here. Oh, someone is here.
Touches ground. Something happened here.
Yes, they ran into a tree and I got them.
Oh hell yeah.
That was great. Where are we? Okay. It's just occurring to me how much music there is in Mario Kart Wii that I don't remember. Even though I played that game like all the time. Whoa.
Oh. Mario Kart Wii is the one that has the insane modding community, right?
And Mario Kart Wii and like now like Mario Kart 8 do. Like I know Veggie Kart is for Mario Kart 8. But like there were a fuck ton of Mario Kart Wii mods. Yo, let's go.
I think the person who, or people I should say, because I'm pretty sure the team working on it, but the people who do Veggie Kart are like, they're geniuses.
Yeah. It's like, amazes me that there's like more than one person who makes like fan-made VeggieTales animations.
Yeah!
There's like at
Because,
least
like-
3 people that I know of now. And there's probably
there's-
many more.
There's like 3 different people that we've seen, and they all do like really good jobs of like
Yeah.
making it look realistic to the show. It's like
Yeah, like
fucked
there's
up.
this one guy who does like Weird Al Yankovic like fan animations for VeggieTales, cause like I guess if you like pitched up Larry's voice, he would sound like Weird Al. I mean, if you pitched up Weird Al, he would sound like Larry. That's what I'm trying to say. And then like there's one guy who does this like random like parody animations, and then there's another one. Free milk crate for us? Ooh.
Ooh, do you want the minigun?
I'll take it. No! Fuck! No! They waited until I stopped shooting to come and get me! So rude.
Fucked up an evil ferret moments.
For me, it was a fucked up and evil frog. We placed number 4. That's pretty good. We got a number 1 victory royale.
Royale.
Hi, Soda.
Fortnite,
Welcome
we
to the
found to get
stream.
down. Hi, Soda.
Soda!
Soda.
So why spend 5 more seconds now when you could spend 5 minutes looking later?
I can change into a cute little ferret.
Ever have those old laptops with the red nub in the middle? One of my friends did. Are you winning, gamers? We haven't won a victory royale yet, but we've been doing pretty good, all things considered.
We came really close.
Yeah,
like one of
we
our
literally
earliest-
got number 2, and like there was one more animal left. Need some chug, some jug. We've been chugging our jug. So you'll also change my
Aw,
character.
cute.
Yeah, I love her. Oh, we're matching now.
We are.
Yes. Sorry, these games got really hard lately. My ass kept getting hanged with me in Fortnite. Animal Royale's just always like this, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that dance too! Yes!
We schmoovin'.
We schmoovin'.
This
Frisbee
character's
gaming.
name is Lorelei.
Aw. Hey, yours is? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you just went quiet for a moment.
Oh, sorry.
Did you say your character's name Lorelei?
Yes.
Aw, that's cute. So mine is just called Softy.
Man, you know what? Ever since you mentioned, like, haha, what if they did an Inscription collab, I'm just sitting here like, man, I really want to see that, like, right now.
Yes, same. I want Stoat to become real. Stoat alive, a Stoat so real.
Me talking to my friends who don't know anything about Inscription, like that one picture of Eminem throwing a rat.
Put Poe in the
Me
game,
and the
cowards! Oh my god, yes.
Put Poe in the game, yeah.
I was
real.
saying, like, I was saying Animal Royale should do a collab with Inscription where they have the Stoat and the Stunted Wolf as skins. I was also thinking, like, what if they put, like, little, like, outfits in the game, like me costumes, sort of. And it's like,
I would love that.
I feel like if they added, like, Poe's head as, like, a hat that you could wear, everyone would be wearing it.
I would never take it off.
Yeah. Oh my god, help.
It would just... okay, let me grab a gun.
Gun!
Gun. I'm like slipping around on the floor and trying
No!
to pick up an
They're getting me!
SMG.
They're getting me!
Coming.
He's above. No, he's below.
Get out of here.
No, not the other person! It doesn't look good for me.
Doesn't look good for us. Oh.
Oh, they came up behind and killed me. No, they tag teamed us so hard. I didn't have a weapon when that tiger was going after me.
Game's scary.
Yeah, it's scary, Rary. This music though, big jamming.
Scary,
Yeah,
scary.
this is Mario Kart Wii music that I'm playing right now. This is
Any
Battle
game
Course
with a
3.
Daniel Mullins collab would be amazing and terrifying. I agree.
Yeah. Or they can also add like a Pony Island skin for like the horse.
I was literally just going to say that. Like,
Yeah.
they need to do that now.
Yeah. Barely remember anything from that MK Wii, even though I played it so much. Yeah, I felt that in my soul. MKDS, on the other hand, my jam. I, like, played Mario Kart DS a lot, but, like, I never, like, unlocked, like a ton in it, I think. Because I wasn't that great at video games when I was a kid. Like, I remembered playing with my brother a lot with the DS download play, so always one of us would be a shy guy. Gotta get going. It was fun hanging out with you this afternoon. Have a great rest of your stream. Hey, thank you for stopping on by,
thank you
Black
for
Cat.
stopping by,
It was
Black
great to have
Cat.
you here. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you around. Have a great day. That was very fair. Yeah. It was like, me and my brother always wanted to play the DS games with each other, but we didn't really have, like, I guess the money to get 2 copies of the game, so we would do DS download play a lot. Which was basically like great value multiplayer. I keep forgetting I have like finished art that I can post. Cause it's like I got paid for a commission that I did, and then I just keep forgetting to post it because I forgot to save it like with my signature on it, so I have to like open it up and do that. And then I also finished like a picture last night that I completely forgot about. I drew like a new picture of Florine in an outfit that I made up.
Ooh.
It's like, if I had like a VTuber model of her, that's the outfit I want her to wear. It's like a jacket over like a bodysuit, and I really like it, how it turned out.
Oh hell yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Hell yeah, I'm so glad.
I worked on art literally all day yesterday.
Ooh,
and
yes.
I can't post, well, some of
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not finished, but I can't post any of it, so.
Oh yeah, I felt that. But the NDA.
The NDA.
The personal NDA. Fuck is this music? Galaxy Coliseum? I literally do not remember this place at all. Hi Vizzinix, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make
Hello.
it. Bodysuits are styling, yeah. They're like,
They really are.
I like put all kinds of like funky like retro patterns on this bodysuit, like sort of like Memphis style. And then like I showed it off to like a group of people that I was calling with at the time, and then one of them was like, so it's a three-eyed cat in a oops I did it again outfit, and I was like, what the fuck do you mean? And then I looked it up and I was like, that's nothing like it. Just because it's like a bodysuit doesn't mean it's the same thing. Oh no,
fuck.
why are you dying? No!
Darn!
Nar!
Nar!
Oh, one of them got knocked down. Oh! Why is that such an ordeal? Oh my god. No, over here. Chug some victory chug.
I want to do some like fresh art of Fizz because I think I'm gonna add them into Oracle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been on the fence about doing that for a long time, and I just like haven't, and I don't know why.
No. It's okay. Sometimes you want to focus on your current roster.
Yeah. Me and my funny little freaks.
You little freaks. And that just reminded me of how funny it was in the Minions movie when they refer to their own beloved mascot characters as little jaundiced children.
For real?
I just think it's really funny when media makes fun of its own characters. Like, a lot of the time when, like, I write tabletop mysteries, like, instead of having, like, people be like, OMG, I'm such a fan when, like, Gunstus comes in, they're like, who the fuck are you guys? Or they, like, get the name wrong.
That's really good.
Yeah. I just tried to reload my rows.
I've done that too.
Ah. Oh no! No! They're trying to smoke me out! Man.
Evil.
Denied from the mole crate. This is so sad. I mean, eating all these mushrooms just makes me think of the time I was like doing my Animal Royale stream and I was trying to get the mushroom daily. So I just had the picture of Mulder from X-Files with the mushroom like brass knuckles.
It's so funny.
Great. The worst weapons.
Every time this game gives me a daily that's like, eat X amount of mushrooms or eat X amount of coconuts, I feel like that one gif of like the hamster getting scared by the rabbit and it's like hurriedly trying to shove a carrot into its mouth.
Yeah. No! Fuck.
No.
Yeah, we were so close though. We were like, there were 4 left.
Yeah.
I'm so full from coconuts and mushrooms. Yum. I'm
Yum.
on jaundiced children. Gonna have to look up Wii stages afterwards too. Literally all I remember is the one where you jumped on mushrooms. That was one of my favorites, Mushroom Gorge. It was so good. I think they're bringing that back in the MK DLC. I think I remember seeing it in the trailer, but I'm not sure. Oh, I just unlocked my last legacy item right when the, thing, the screen went black.
Oh.
I was, trying to get it in really quick before the game started, and then it was bink! It's gone.
It's gone.
It's dead. Killed him. Do you remember Warrior Mail?
Yes.
Yes! One of my favorite posts from Warrior Mail was okay, so for context, chat, Warrior Mail was a Tumblr account who was very pro strength, building up muscle, and then also very homoerotic, and and he would reply to a lot of posts, and then always sign them with Warrior Mail, and then there is this one post that I think about all the time. I don't remember what the original was, but just Warrior Mail replied and just wrote he's dead, you killed him, Warrior Mail. I think of that all the time. He's dead, you killed him, Warrior Mail.
Oh my god.
Oh, we have graduated from the Mario Kart Wii soundtrack and went into Deltarune territory.
Just as soon as you said that, the music I'm listening to shuffled to Mario.
Oh my god! A new hand touches the beacon.
I accidentally
thanks.
pinged the ground. That's just gonna stay there now.
It's okay. A blemish. Okay. Gotcha.
Gotcha. For all the shit Tumblr gets, there's a lot of funny content out there. I agree.
Yeah, there's a lot of, there's a lot of Twitter posts that I see that I'm this should be a Tumblr post. Because it's
yeah.
The way Tumblr does, replies and, adding on to people's content is, no other website has done it as well. Because, there'll be tweets on Twitter that are, quote retweets, where it's, you need the original context for the reply to be funny. Or they're, replies to the original tweet, and it's, you can't see all of that in one, in one place. So it, really takes away from how funny the whole thing is.
Yeah, there's been some, really funny tweets that I've seen that are, quote retweets, and I need to, link both tweets separately so people can get the context of the joke. This would not be a problem if it was Tumblr.
There is one that I saw where it's, a quote retweet about, there's, it was from, Curse commercials. And it was an M&M's commercial from France that was super sexual. It was
no.
it was the red M&M was having like the yellow M&M do like a striptease dance on a table for him. He was like taking off like the outer coating and stuff, and then the red M&M was like, "Show me the peanut," and then he like takes off the like chocolate shell and it's like censored inside, and then he like throws it all off, and then there's like a censor bar over him, and the red M&M was like, "It's huge," and then it like cuts. Someone quote retweeted it, and it had like a screenshot from like someone's like Tumblr tags, I think. No, it was like a Tumblr post. It was like, it's something like, I feel like Eminem's commercials are all glimpses into a secret like underground fetish film that we're not ready to see.
Oh my god. That's so funny. There was one video I saw on Twitter recently that was of a post saying characters who aren't canonically gay, but they like the only way you could explain the way they act is because they're gay.
Yeah.
And the entire video was just like different people saying previous tags, and like going back to see who it was. And at the last second, the video cut to the post and it just said Squidward, and I'm just like, oh.
You're right though.
Yeah. Okay, chat. Here's a hot take. This is a hot take with me on this fine Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
If I had my way, I would write. I would make it so that Squidward and Archibald Asparagus were in a committed relationship.
Oh my god. They would be perfect for each other, honestly. Because, like, Squidward is, like, they are, like, the same, like, flavor of character, but, like, Archibald has, like, a significantly more, like, positive outlook on life. So, like, he would, like, really help, like, balance out Squidward, I think.
Yeah, for real. My brain is so big.
Emily just said hello! I just want Waluigi Pinball back. I would love Waluigi Pinball back in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah. Filters out the perfect reply thread on its own. Yeah, you don't even need to screenshot it to format it correctly. It just works. I think Twitter is kind of trying to do kind of the same with download votes on reply system. That's like not even comparable. It's like a non-feature. It like adds nothing.
Yeah, I can only see like bad things coming out of the downvote.
Yeah, like, and like it fucked up all the formatting too. So like I tried to like my friend's post and I accidentally downvoted it. It's so mean. That sounds incredibly French. Yeah, that commercial was like, I showed it to one of my friends who's like, she's like French-Canadian, but she was like, of course it's French, I'm gonna throw up.
The French have some very interesting commercials because there were like Orangina or whatever.
I was just thinking of that.
The commercials with like
the buff furries.
Hotted furries.
The hotted furries.
The hotted furries.
They should just double down, make Twitter Tumblr, never acknowledge it. I remembered once someone like copied Tumblr's entire source code and then made Tumblr 2. Can't remember.
Now that everyone is on Twitter now, Tumblr is my playground.
Yeah. I
go on there and I look at pictures of soap.
Yeah, I look at pictures of soap. Yeah, it's like, I always go like, I need to use Tumblr more. But then like, I like use it like a lot in like a day and then I just forget to use it again. But like, I really want to because there's so much funny stuff on Tumblr. It's just always the feeling of like never being able to like catch up with my feed and like feeling like, oh no, I'm gonna miss out on all the stuff that I haven't seen if I abandon it.
I get that.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell what boxes in here you can break and which ones you can't.
I remember the first time I came in this place and it scared the shit out of me.
Drama Llama Panorama, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it. Welcome to my side of the pool. I love that name. No, what did you say scared you?
Oh, the first time I ever went into the shooting gallery, it scared the shit
yeah?
out of me because I thought there was just a bunch of people in there.
Oh no. Everyone is here.
Everyone is here. One thing I like about Tumblr over Twitter is that if I want to look for like very specific things, it's so much easier to do that on Tumblr.
Yeah, like, Twitter sucks as an archive system. It is, like, so bad.
And like...
We gotta go.
Something that I've noticed about like looking for tagged content is it just stops loading shit after a while.
Yeah. And it's like, it's still there, but it's like, you can't access it. Birdley's theme is so good.
It is.
And it's like, I'm sorry to mention this series, but it's like, it reminds me of some of the stuff that Toby Fox would make for a Homestuck, like that video game, like, vibe to it. And like, how, like, I don't know how to describe it, like, fun? Not, like, it's like, it's a little bit of like a minor key, I think, that,
yeah,
in a way, that I really like. It's like, it reminds me of Toby's old work, I should say. That, the stuff that I grew up listening to and still love. Like, ah! No! Not the fucking, like, hamster ball run over. Knockout.
Oh.
It just went to shit so fast.
Asking for your own Twitter archive can take months. Yeah. The Twitter archive system is super fucked, too, because, like, you can only request it, like, once in a certain period of time.
Yeah.
So, like, there's shit you'll still lose. I don't know, I think, like, Tumblr has a lot of good, like, for as much as the website is, like, a coding disaster, like, there's some really good things about it.
Yeah, JPEG large, I hate that so much. Like, fortunately, it's not as much of a problem when you use TweetDeck, because TweetDeck will, like, put images in, like, the file format they're, like, originally uploaded as most of the time. But, like, when you use, like, vanilla Twitter and, like, you try to, like, you'll try to, like, save something and then it saves as a JPEG large and you can't fucking access it, it's so annoying.
Also, I hate Twitter's compression so much.
Yeah, and, like, it, like, compresses shit that you send in DMs, too. Like, there's no reason for that.
Twitter's compression does my OC fizz so dirty.
Yeah, it hates characters with, like, bright colors. Tumblr shutting down. Interns spilled his Starbucks over the survey. Still so charming, oh my god.
The thing is I want to be like, oh, there's no way that is real, but I could believe
Yeah.
something like that happening.
I
at
could
Tumblr.
believe it too. It's like, it's Tumblr. It could happen. Like, I remembered reading like an article a while back about how Tumblr is like, coding is like held together by like shoestrings, and it's like a fucking mess because Tumblr's like offices are basically like a frat house. And like, it honestly makes so much sense. But it's like,
Tumblr is held together by like duct tape and shoestring.
yeah. Never forget that time where like the whole fucking website was just in shambles because people are exploiting like a coding shit. Like coding shit.
Yeah.
They're making their posts like huge and red and like making text go everywhere.
Yeah, they were making text appear all over the screen and everything.
And never forget the fucking like rat post where it was just the word rat over and over again and it would bleed onto every other post.
I don't think I saw that one.
I saw it so much, it was super annoying. Because people would just like, it would just come back every now and then, it would make posts fucking like unreadable.
Oh my god, I'm just remembering like so many like those long ass lyric stucks you'd have to scroll through.
Yeah! Or like,
Do you like the color of the sky?
Yeah, or I'm trying to remember. Fuck, I was just thinking of something, I forgot it. It had to do with Tumblr update shit. Oh, whenever Tumblr would like bug out and make it look like a post has no notes and everyone would be like, welcome to No Note Bungus, and then everyone would reblog it just because it had that glitch on it.
It is a ghost.
Yeah. It's either No Note Ghost. Oh, we're already in the circle, nice.
How nice of the circle.
How nice of the circle!
I really need a weapon.
Oh no, do you want one of mine?
No, it's fine. I'll find
Okay.
something. Not that.
No, I don't want that.
I like picking things up while rolling around, and it caused me to accidentally like get into a hamster ball.
Oh.
I don't want that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Me and my funny little chicken gun.
Remember those like really long posts that would be like reblog if you aren't homophobic, and then have like
Yeah!
a fuck ton
Oh
of
my
like
God.
a fuck ton of like rainbow gifs and shit on it.
Oh my god, yeah. Man, I joined Tumblr in like 2012. I've used that website for 10 years. That's fucked up.
I remembered like joining like pre-2012 or like around sort of that era, and then like remember when everyone thought the world was gonna end in like December 2012?
Yeah.
That was such a wild time to be on Tumblr.
Yeah. I remember though, cause that was my junior year of high school, and people were like, wow, great, now we don't have to worry about graduation.
Oh my god.
I was like, that's so funny. Sometimes I still think about going back to see what happened to like the Tumblr and DeviantArt celebs. Tumblr is like,
There's
it doesn't have as many like big name creators on it anymore, which I kind of like. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, it's a lot more comfortable now.
Yeah.
I think, at least for me.
It's like if you went on Tumblr and you were like ingrained in the Tumblr culture at that time, you either come out of it like super fucking funny, or you come out of it as like a washed up like weirdo, like Thomas Sanders.
Yeah.
And then there's like Wayne Radio TV and his friends who are like responsible for several like classic Tumblr posts that like, and it makes so much sense. It's like they're super fucking funny because they were like molded in that like style of humor over years. And it's like it's fucking like I swear there's so many like memes that I see go around in the VTuber community where it's just like, I saw this years ago on Tumblr.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of jokes that I'm like, yeah, this feels very like 2011.
It's very
Tumblr.
dated. Ah!
Become terminally online.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people do that.
I'm just like, yeah, I remember when like creators and stuff used to like announce their things on Tumblr. Like I remember when Vinesauce used to announce their new videos on Tumblr.
Yeah, Rev Scarecrow would talk about like he would take like submissions for Flash games through Tumblr, and I'm like, that's
Aw.
such like an old, that's
Yeah.
such like a dated way to word things now.
Yeah, and especially now that like Flash games are like defunct.
Yeah.
Though what was really funny about companies on Tumblr was how they would like try to make like hip posts, and like they would always fucking like fail. Like they would always make like 2-frame gifs of like their movie or whatever, and they would be so fucking funny because they were all shit.
Yeah.
There was one that was like, don't underestimate so-and-so's power. It was like a superhero movie or something, and there was like a super shitty gif.
There was a Tumblr blog for the movie Grown Ups 2, which I thought was very strange. Bring back super shitty gifs.
Yeah, like 2-frame.
I want old internet gifs back first.
Yeah. Oh my god, do you remember the like it was like a it's fucking I'm trying to remember. It was like a video like ad for some like Final Fantasy mobile game, and like the video fucked up, so it was like literally like less than a second long, and it was
I remember that.
like a sort of like light like dome like caving in on itself, and there was like a very quick sound like
Yes, I remember that.
That was the funniest shit.
For real.
The little ball at the ear that licks the camera. That was everyone's avatar. That was like a DeviantArt thing.
Yeah.
I remember that. It's like that, and like the other one that I remember was like anime characters like holding like a pair of panties. Do you remember those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like animated.
Yeah. It was always like a static image of like an anime character, and then like the hands holding the panties were like animated. They were like pulling on them and shit. Why were we allowed to do that?
Yeah, for real.
There's so much
I
shit that I look back
remember-
on in DeviantArt. I was like, wow, are we allowed to do that?
Oh my god, yeah. That website was like the Wild West of the
Yeah,
internet.
the Wild West!
Sometimes, very rarely, but like sometimes I'll like, if I have like, cause I like a lot of things that are older, they're not like in the common scope of things, and if I want to like look at fan art for that, I'll like go on to DeviantArt, and I'm like, man, this website sucks.
Yeah! It's like, for me, it's like unusable now. I can't like, with that interface, it's just so
Yeah,
bad.
it's so sloppy.
So
Oh my
sloppy
God.
Joe. What happened? No! No!
A skullcat like ambushed me and got me.
No.
Oh my god. Oh well. Let me see. What was there was, I don't remember what it was called, but there was another avatar I saw in DeviantArt all the time that was like, there was a comic about one of the characters of, was it Ganon? Ganon was in the hospital, and Captain Falcon was like his son, and he was like getting a bunch of the Smash characters together to go visit Ganon. And they had like Link make a stupid face in the background, and that became like a meme everywhere. And someone posted it on Twitter a few years ago. I was like, yeah, by the way, this was mine. I'm sorry.
That's so funny.
That's so.
This is mine. I'm sorry. I want to see
He made
that
the
now.
Uncle Green in literal 10 years in the making of masterwork next to Sonic Sprite recolors.
Yeah. I remember, like, the person who made the Owl House, Dana Terrace, she used to be on, like, old DeviantArt, and I remembered she used to make, like, a comic with, like, these two, like, I think they were wolf characters, and they were named, like, Candy Corn and Candy Cane. And, like, one of them was, like, black with, like, the insides of their ears were, like, candy corn colors, and then the other one was, like, white, and their, like, ears and accents and stuff were, like, red and green. And, like, Candy Corn was, like, the sort of, like, straight man, and Candy Cane was, like, the happy-go-lucky one. And, like, I was such a big fan of those as a kid. And, like, I remember, like, only, like, once, like, after she started doing, like, more serious stuff that she, like, addressed the, like, Candy Corn and Candy Kid stuff, like, oh yeah, I remember that. That was, like, a super old thing. It's just really funny. I love when, like, big-time creators go and look at their old stuff.
Yeah, the creator of regular show, JG Quintel, I followed him on DeviantArt back in the day. Man, I must have spent years of my life browsing webcomics in that era. I actually didn't read a lot of
Oh, they were
webcomics.
cats! They weren't wolves! I like looked them up on Google. I found an old one of these comics. Yes, they're so dated. I gotta put it on the screen really quick. This. It's so, like, small to see, but it's like you can get, like, an idea of how, like, of its era this was. This is so DeviantArt. Fox. Tyson has shitpost so hard about Sonic that they gave him a job. Yeah, I love his, like, his fucking, like, Sonic comics, like, how everyone brings them up where they're like, this man has a job working on Sonic now, and it's like, the fucking, like, Knuckles going like, oh, my mistake.
I think, like, I think Sonic the Hedgehog is like really good at they're like the anti-Nintendo in that like Sonic Mania was like made by fans.
Yeah, they like
Which is
are good
really
at
cool.
giving back to the fans. Oh, the art style is so early DeviantArt, I love it. Yes! Those faces on the lettering. Legaspia? It's so like... Oh my god, I would say that all the time on DeviantArt. Or like spelling the as like te.
Whoops.
Got him. Ooh, do you need more tape?
I do.
Here, I have...
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tape. Tape.
Saw a guy down there. Oh, we gotta go. Imposter! No! Sus!
Sus, get out of here.
No, I died!
Why he die?
I died next to the campfire. Nothing like a campfire!
Nothing like campfire. It's so funny because, like, as soon as you said that, I was thinking about Germa going, oh, I fucking killed that guy.
I'm the mayor now. Why he die? Yeah. I used to say tail all the time. Yeah.
Germa saying, I fucking killed that guy, like, ruined my brain. I say that all the time now.
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
It is. It's so good. Why he die? I like to say why he dies so much that I almost forget what it's from, and it's from Vinny building a snowman on Minecraft and watching it immediately die.
Yeah.
You watch this full Bugsnax stream sometime, it must be hysterical. I love Joel's Bugsnax stream. He's so unhinged.
Yeah, like, watching Joel play Bugsnax was such an experience because, like, I did not know much about Bugsnax going into it, so a lot of his reactions were my reactions, where he was like, this is horrible, why are they killing these cute little creatures? Yeah. And then at the end he was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Parasites in my flesh, Bugsnax 2020.
I love the line in his song where he's like, 1,000,000 Bugsnax I have killed.
I have killed. Whoops.
The bus.
The bus, sorry. I was like...
Okay. 1,000,000 Bugsnax I have killed. It reminds me, there's like a bit from like when Wayne and his friends were playing Whiplash 3, and like it was like one of the like final round things where you have to do 3 of them, and the prompt was like the average thoughts a sloth thinks, and like some of like I forget what the other one in this was, but someone wrote like, fuck it all, eat a leaves, 1,000 trees around me. And I think about that all the time. I was thinking about 1,000 trees around me.
Fuck it all, eat a leaves.
Fuck it all, eat a leaves. And then, like, Wayne said that sounded like a rap verse. It's like, 1,000 trees around me!
1,000 bug snacks I have slain.
Billion
Vomit
bugs.
blood into heaven.
Now I go to
Then I
7-Eleven.
go to 7-Eleven. Human sacrifice for the bloods. Bug snacks. Ugh.
Ugh. In my brain, I just started, like... I was trying to think of, like, his Bug Snacks song, and then it just started, like, saying, like, Bug Snacks in, like, the tune... to the tune of Love Shack.
Oh yeah.
Bug Snacks, baby!
I've sung that in calls before.
Oh my god, yes.
Bug snacks, baby. Bug snacks, baby.
Baby. Bug Snacks, baby, Bug Snacks! Grab the armor. Yes. Your emu is cringe. Get on this one.
1 second.
No, I want this.
Fucked up
Okay.
emu.
Yeah. Wait,
Oops.
upgrade. Okay. This is the top tier emu. By the way, yes, there are tiers of emus.
Pug emu. Wonder when the DLC drops. That's a good question.
The DLC for what?
Bug
Oh,
snacks.
Bug Snacks! I forgot they were planning on doing DLC. I'm interested to see what they do. Okay.
Ah! No.
No! Oh no. It's so much like ammo and resources and it just like all got cut down in seconds. I want a different character. My little guy.
Let me join you in the funny scientist.
Yes. I feel like Dr. Fuck Up would experiment on Specimen 11.
Yeah. I named this character Specimen 11 because they were the 11th animal I made, but they are no longer the 11th animal, so their name is a lie.
No, her name is a lie.
Yeah, they're the 9th in my list.
Oh, did you
now.
delete some?
Yeah, I deleted some.
Oh, I see. Never watched any of the Bug Snacks stuff thinking I was about to get a PS5 any moment. Rip. Joel's at his best during that stream, lol. Yeah. I love how, like, how many bits he goes off on. Like, my favorite is, like, when he, like, sees, like, a random character, he goes like, oh, it was him!
It was him!
It was him!
I remember he fed Gramble a bug snack when he was sleeping, and for the rest of the playthrough he kept talking about how bad it made him feel.
Yeah!
Like he did it as a joke, but then he's like, wow, I actually feel really bad.
Oh no. Right, Joel did an April Fool's stream and all in Swedish. Yeah, he does that every April Fool's. It's only a few of us understood what he's saying. He started giving me tips for where to get good buffet noodles in Sweden. That's so good. I love that. Never watched any of the Bug Sack stuff. They guess. Oh yeah, I read that. Oh yeah, I have my clipboard.
Dr. Fuck Up, like I would like to study you.
I would love to study you. Reminds me, I actually got like a headcanon voice for Dr. Fuck Up now. Or like a
Ooh,
voice
is that
claim.
the one?
Yeah.
Is that the one you mentioned a few days ago?
Yeah, it's from a Talia Hall song called The Mind Electric. I really love that song. It is like super weird because they play the song in reverse first, and then they play it normally. And there's also just like parts where the song will like have backwards talking and just like it'll go into like different like tones and shit.
Tally Hall is like good mad scientist music in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly. Honestly, if you haven't listened to Mind Electric, it's really good.
It is very good.
Yeah. It's like very specifically my like voice I have in mind for Dr. Fuck Up is the one that plays like almost at the end of the song where they're talking about the brain.
The brain.
Brain.
Insane asylum.
Insane in the membrane.
I have such a hard time coming up with voice claims for my OCs, but then like there's one that I've been working on that I was like, okay, I'm gonna give them the voice of the evil apple from Larry Bird, Bad Apple.
That's so
like that
good.
is not a joke either.
It's all the time when I try to think of like headcanon voices, I usually try to think of like a character that fits their demeanor. Or is just a character from a piece of media that I like. Or like sometimes I'll just hear like a random thing from a game that I've never played before and I'm just like, oh, that's so-and-so's voice. Cause like,
yeah.
I've never played Portal, but like, I remembered once I heard like a video of like the voice lines for the defective turrets and I was like, oh, that's this character's voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a very like naive, like dumb robot OC named Warowitz.
Oh.
And like that's the voice that I have in mind for him. Like the defective turret, because like it sounds very close to the voice that I would do. Oh, see you. These fuckers have dueling BCGs. Got him.
Got him.
I'm not going to pick up a BCG, I know my limits. Oh, there's a legendary one there. Uh-oh, there's people down there.
Be a little insane, I'll give it a try.
I got one of them down. Yes! Let's go! Oh, your favorite!
Oh, thank you. Thank yous.
Your... One of the gas! At least it's moving very slowly over here.
All these ammo just for me.
All these yummy ammo just for me.
Get out of here. Evil.
Oh, I killed that guy by throwing the like skunk bomb. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Just a lone red panda. All alone in
Just
this
a lone
world.
red panda.
Just a little guy. Ah! Yeah!
Hell
close.
yeah.
I don't have- I do have tape. Wait, I need health, that's what I need. I was like trying to restore something, and I was like, Why isn't it working? Bruh. I got legendary weapons now.
Bruh.
Bro. Ah! Ah! No, that's the last people! Ah!
We were so close.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice! Oh my god. Why did I only get 11 DNA for that? I feel like I should have gotten way more. We were second.
Yeah, I also did not get very much DNA for that either.
Nah, it's okay.
Kring.
After bounce reminiscing about Tumblr and the old internet has been amazing though. Hell yeah, I'm so glad you could be here. We could talk about this. It was super fun. See you around, Crab. Thanks for coming on in. So do you want to do a few more rounds?
Sure.
Okay. Oh,
This has gone like super. This has been super, like, it's gone super fast.
Yeah, for real.
It doesn't feel like it's been 3 hours.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
19. Pizza Hut 1988. I think.
Oh.
That says.
1966.
Okay.
But it
that was
says.
close.
Wait a second. It says 19966.
That's not a year.
It's the future era.
The Pizza Hut from Powell's time.
My character Powell comes from the year 17776. It's a very far off future era.
Oh my god, we have a line.
Yes, we have a conga line. So powerful.
Now I'm going to count on everyone who is in that conga line to not kill us.
We were dancing buddies. We're buddies.
No, what we had was special.
Yeah. I thought we was bad boys for life. This is one of my favorite Vinny-isms because, like, there was like a stream he was doing where it was like around the time when that new like Bad Boys movie came out or was coming out. There were like trailers for it, and like there's this just part of his stream where he just said, "I thought we was bad boys for life," and then he tried to say something else and then just burst into laughter.
That reminds me of those incorrect, like, movie quotes that's like, this one goes out to all the men who fucking became spiders.
I love that!
Spiders became men or whatever.
Spiders, man. Like, it's you, Patrick! You're the American Psycho!
He didn't say that!
My other favorites are like, it's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre out there. You're safer in here with us.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Last night we watched the Minion movie and I didn't make a single epic Minion dab joke.
Oh no, epic Minion dab! I love that image. Oh, cool so Minion dab. That's what it was. I accidentally shot a box. Cool Minion dab.
I remember, I like posted that in a server once and someone was like, wait, what the fuck is this? What the fuck are you making me look at? What is this? And I was just like, cool Minion dab.
Cool Minion dab. Yeah.
A little cool Minion dab never hurt.
So, like, the way you said that made it sound like Cool Ranch.
Ugh.
You don't like Cool Ranch?
Not really.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I don't really eat it either. We really need to make this emu work if we want to like outrun the gas. This is like the slowest emu. Okay, we're gonna go slow emu. People. No. Oh my god. They had the fucking epic pistol in there and I couldn't get it because these fuckers were shooting me. Okay. No, they're back!
Leave us alone!
It's still here.
Ordinary boy! Yeah, they got me.
No! Going around, I don't care. They'll never know.
Pagel 2 make phone calls, I don't give a shit.
Come on, campfire, campfire, campfire. Okay, gotta go.
Nothing like campfire.
That's like a campfire! Yes.
There's a scene in Bug Snacks that endeared me to Philbo so fucking much. And it was the scene when he's like talking with Lizbert and he was like, I went out looking for you, but then I got really hungry. But I couldn't catch any bug snacks, so I ate a flower. And it made me puke a lot, and then my vision went black, and he keeps going on and on about like trying to be adventurer and failing, and I'm like, this is so funny.
Yes! The box is right here. The crate. No, there's so many trees in the way!
I remember the night we were all playing Gartic Phone together, and like, Koi kept like using Philbo for all of his prompts.
Yeah.
So we
Philbo
had
NFT.
like Philbo singing Montero.
What?
Epic Bengal Tiger moments.
Yes!
Now I have no excuse. I'm like looking at my Bengal Tiger and being like, well, now I gotta knuckle down and get my Anubis. No excuse.
Yes. Oh, you're going for the Bengal? I thought you were going for the golden one.
I want both.
Okay.
But I was like, I'm gonna unlock the Bengal first because it's more DNA.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But now that I have it, I'm gonna get the Anubis next.
Yes. Anubis moments. There was like a scene in the Minions movie where the Minions were like in ancient Egypt and the like ruler they were like following was like talking and then while he was talking he mentioned Anubis and then Alex just went like
Bring him out!
You bring him out!
Oh my god, there was a time when I was playing Forewarned with Keaton and Marie and Beck, I think. And like, I got split up from them because I was like staring at an Anubis statue. And they were like, where'd you go? And I'm like, I was just looking at the statue!
Is it so wrong to admire the artwork?
Yeah, I took down, in my Tower Unite high-rise, I had a bunch of Donkey Ollie statues everywhere, and I took one of them down to replace with Anubis.
Yeah, I saw the Anubis statue we saw in your condo last time we were there, and I was like,
Tragic, but it must be done.
Yeah.
My high-rise is such a state, like, I can't show anyone this. Is like a disaster.
Please don't let anyone know I live this way.
Like the living room has like the twin donkey ollies and the Premingers on the wall.
Yeah. I love
And
your
then
spiderweb umbrella.
Yeah, it's really nice. I love it. My
There's
horrible,
nothing
my small but horrible collection of insane things people say about Poe.
The battery acid tweet.
Yeah. Poe has bombastic titties.
And they're not wrong.
Yeah.
I just remembered there's an adoptable I really want to make. I really want to
Ooh.
make a character with like sort of like a very like tall like thin character, but they have like a huge like armor piece on top, and they have huge like armor gauntlets, and they just have like
Oh fuck.
very like long thin legs and maybe like some cool shoes, or like they also have armor boots or something.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. I keep rotating them in my mind and I want to make them.
I love your adoptables.
Aw, thanks. I'm glad. I like
I-
making
I will-
adoptables.
I will never forget. It was actually when we were playing. I was playing Animal Royale too.
Yeah.
I adopted Jamie on stream.
Adopted Jamie on stream. That was so good.
Brought them home in a little doggy purse.
Yeah. In a little like cat carrier.
Yeah. Fictional foxes I want to put in a cat carrier.
Yeah. Hey, get back here. They're going too fast, I swear. I can't hit them. Get on. And this is going like perfect with the music that's playing right now because it got really fast. You need any armor?
Let me see.
Yeah, you do.
I do, thank you.
I do. Do.
I do.
I kill you. I kill you. Insane.
It's like
Asylum.
a moment I just remembered from like the original like Clock Tower game when you like run into that parrot in the bedroom and it flies around going like, I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
I kill you.
Clock Tower is another example of how like low resolution horror is like way scarier.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to say I wish Puppet Combo didn't have fucky audio because
Yeah.
those games do like visual atmosphere so well.
Yeah, and then they like hit you in the face with like the loudest fucking like grindhouse noise you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Oh! Barely hanging on by a thread. Look at my health.
You did it though.
Yeah, I did that. Oh, they got the boba tea grave. Oh, the mole crate is over here. Fuck.
I didn't know there was a boba tea grave. That's amazing.
Great. Oh, there's a jag in there.
There's a oh.
I got it. Oh, do you want it?
No, you can have it.
Okay. They like interrupted my campfire time. Hey, I see that.
You're not sneaky.
stuck.
Fucked up an evil raccoon.
No, I'm down. Help!
Help.
Oh no, they're coming back! Yes! Oh no. You gotta be able to get out. No! Go on, leave me.
Oh! I'll never-
No!
Oh,
I
fuck
just saw you get like-
Oh my
I just saw
god.
you like repairing your armor and you got hit with the egg off screen.
Oh my god, that was- They're laughing at me!
No!
That's some clownery right there.
Oh my god. Rip.
Oh my god. Me wearing my funny little clown nose.
Do you want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, Lunar Silence pistol for me.
Your. So let's go to the Pilot Wings OST. Yeah, what was the last thing I got? Like, I don't remember what it was. Gotta look at the lunar items, like, real. Might as well get this hat and this headband. No! Unlocking those reset the little, like, rotation of the, like, little item reel.
Oh no!
Gotta wait for it again to make the whole way around.
Man, this song's going off. What is it? Oh, of course. I was like, wow, this song is like really good and catchy, and I like pulled up the playlist and it's like Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Turnabout Sisters. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was this thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the weapons you can unlock in this game look absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
What does Ouch Causer have? Oh, is it
Is
the
it a knife?
Oh, it's the
a
machete.
Yeah.
They had the crowbar for a while because I'm like, God, that looks like it would hurt.
Yeah.
The otter that causes ouches.
Yeah. I love Ouch Causer. It's so funny.
It is so funny.
Oh, this guy's name is Fuzzy Ferret.
Oh, look it! It's so comfy cozy.
Comfy cozy.
Hi, I'm Big Butt Skinner.
I see that person all around a lot.
I've never seen them before.
Yes, reviving.
Nuggy, if you're out there, I hope you're having a wonderful day.
In the words of Nuggy. Why?
Why?
Oh, we're like all like pretty much in sync.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite dance in the game.
Man, I've been thinking about Ace Attorney a lot lately,
Ooh.
and like how much I love it, and I'm like, I want to replay it, but I don't. It's one of those like, have you ever had a series where you're like, I want to like relive it again, but I don't know if it'll have the same impact the
Yeah.
second time. I'm just like, I don't want to risk tainting my memory
Yeah.
with that.
It's like when I like finished Hollow Knight, like as far as I could go in it, I was like, I want to play it again, and then like I started a new file, but it just didn't feel right. Cause it's like, it was like seeing everything like all reset after I'd like, after I'd like done so much in the world, how like none of the characters like remembered me and stuff. I was like, this doesn't feel right. I'm not gonna play it right now, actually.
Yeah, that's like, I'm glad I'm not the only one, because like, I have a hard time like rewatching a lot of shows, because like, there's a kind of emptiness about going back to the beginning and like seeing all of the characters before they like really develop and everything.
Yeah. Ah! Why did I do that?
Oh no!
I was trying to smack like one box next to the explosive barrel, it just like yeah, and it's like after you just watched all of these characters go through so much shit together, and then how like they like had their like arcs and everything and their character development.
Yeah.
And then now they're all just like reset. It just doesn't feel right. No. Oh! Fuck yeah. You showed them.
Hell yeah. It's funny because like Undertale played right into that with Flowey being like,
absolutely. Being like,
you know,
hey, do you
I
really
wouldn't-
want to do this to them? Like, all
Yeah.
over again. Like, let them be happy and stuff.
And Azrael kinda, like, even, like, the big climax of the game, Azrael also was like, we get to do it all over again.
Yeah. It's like the way that like Undertale played into those like tropes of like resetting and like going back and doing stuff in a game because you're bored and want to see how different things are. It's like they played into that so well, and it's like it almost makes me wish we didn't live in an era where like as soon as like a game comes out, everything is like leaked and like the files are like all sorted through and shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's definitely the type of thing that you're supposed to like find out on your own, and like it would have hit way harder that way because it's like that's how you would naturally come across that in a way.
Yeah, for real. I think that's why like with like Deltarune, I saw spoilers, but like thankfully people were pretty decent, and there was like still like a good chunk of stuff that I had never seen before.
Yeah.
So like when I was going through it with you and Teeny, like I got to see some really cool things for the first time, like
yeah,
like the chassis in the basement,
yeah,
where you fight Bampton. Like I didn't know anything about that, and I got to like a genuine reaction of like, holy shit, like I can't believe that's there.
No! I got that one guy, and then someone came out of nowhere and got me. Aw, oh, rip. Slayer.
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 I miss Slayer. Speaking of old Tumblr memes. Man,
every time... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go on.
I was gonna say, when I think of Slayer, I think of Joel's, like, awful Slayer MIDI that he did in the Windows XP destruction.
That's so good. It's like, I think my favorite Tumblr memes are, like, the ones that, like, came out of nowhere, just for, like, a little bit, and then, like, vanished. Like, Slayer, like, especially the audio ones, like, the audio posts are the best. Like, Slayer and the Thwomps, those were my favorites. Like, it was literally, like, Thwomp happened, like, in a night, and then it was, like,
yeah,
gone the next morning. It was, just several people like editing the thwomp noise from Mars 64, like, "Arr!" It's, like
Yeah.
making it like high pitched, making it like warped, making it like low res, making like little song remixes with it. I remembered hearing like a Red Zone thwomp, like.
That night, like, completely changed how I see things, even to this day. Because
Let me get
I was...
a chatting screen.
Okay.
Okay, we're here.
OMG, hi.
Hi. Gee, it's like we're up against the world.
Yeah. Just
What do you
two
think
animals.
What do you think of the stream?
I had so much fun. Like, I was super excited for this all day, and it did
Yeah,
not. It
it
like,
was-
paid off.
Yeah, it was so good. I loved it so much.
It doesn't feel like it was 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it like never does, like when I stream. Like time just flies so fast.
Yeah, like, the Spy Fox stream, that was like over 6 hours, and it did not feel like that at all.
Yeah.
But yes, this was so much fun. I love being able to hang out and play games.
Yeah. It was super good. I loved it. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid.
I have a suggestion.
Woohoo.
Our lovely friend Car Pixel Curbs is doing a birthday subathon today.
Oh yeah, Car! Yes, Car! We love Car. Let's go.
I love Car so much. They are so sweet. They are so funny.
Yeah, Car is amazing. Here, raid, Pixel Curves. So coming up, I'm probably going to do more Mario Odyssey very soon. Cause like,
Ooh.
we're getting to some pretty good parts in the game. And like, I honestly, like, last stream I was like, we're getting to the juicy parts, like Fallen Kingdom and Bowser Kingdom, but I completely forgot about the Luncheon Kingdom. And it's like, people love that place, so it's gonna be fun to go around on stream. And then like,
I've been really enjoying Mario Odyssey. What a cute little
aw,
game.
hell yeah, I'm so glad. And then up this week, probably on... I'm gonna see if I can do it Friday or maybe Saturday. I'm gonna see if I can do Jump King this week, like, for real. Because I've been trying to do this for weeks and I just keep putting it off.
It's the fear.
Yeah, the fear of jump.
Fear of yump.
Fear of Yump! But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here today. This is super fun.
Yeah, thank
I
you
really
for
appreciate
hanging out
it.
with us on this lovely duos day.
Yes. Oh, we're also gonna say happy birthday, Car. Like,
Yeah.
don't have time to type it and just say happy birthday, Car.
Happy birthday, Car.
Yes. Alright, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.